Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is that time of night again. Thursday Night Delight. We're here today with RRF1's F3 division, and we've got an almighty lineup. 18 drivers: Rara, Bishop, Abase, Unique, Druid, Antstan, Milky, Jock, Jason, Kakashi, Wybernator, Newcomer, Jewel Coot, fuck me, Shag, Shrews, Mellish, Grit, Penels and Swizz, translating into 18, yes ladies and gentlemen, 18 F3 members, and we're still missing about 5 or 6. Incredible league we got here. Ladies and gentlemen, my name of course is Positive Glad. I am bringing you all of the action here live tonight, and joining me once again back in the booth is Dragoon. Mark, how are you doing?
Yeah, nice to be back, mate, again. I've just took my black knob out and stuck it back in, and it sounds alright, yeah?
I don't know.
Well, if you can ask the viewers, that'd be great.
Just waiting for it to load up at the moment, mate, whether put it to full bar, see if we can hear. No, it doesn't sound good, mate, but it's Twitch being a fucking dick. We'll snap, crackle and pop for tonight, fuck it.
Oh,
anyway, we've got a... Keep going. Mate, it did it for me all of Suzuka. It made me sound like I was an absolute fucking Dalek. So 18 drivers, of course, here today. We have got ourselves a newcomer in Jewel Coot. He smashed the trial and then smashed himself off in the trial, of course, which wasn't really any good for anybody. We've got Dan Penels currently going to track, of course, and I believe he is going to be... we got Swizz leading the way, so Swizzle in the Sauber. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard for tonight. And Stan, good evening, my man. Get yourself... There is going to be a Q1, of course. We've got a vast amount of people here tonight racing with us. Let's get ourselves onto... Oh my god, and Swizz has already ran over the curb. This is going to be really fun tonight, Mark. I don't know about the weather. We haven't been given any form of update at all. Beer and Kebab is watching and said exterminate, so it's your turn here today to have the Dalek theme tune. I think we're going to be putting that as our intro, Mark, for the next 6 weeks until Twitch takes its
Yeah, mate, I just took it back
black and knob out his ass.
again. I don't know if it's any better, but...
I'm going to listen again, mate. Guys, keep me posted.
And it's not.
If it's not, fuck it. Yeah, exactly. Bit better, but it's Twitch, mate. It's just... It is, mate, you know what I mean? Yeah. American Grand Prix then, Mark. We have got 4 races left, and you know what? As I mentioned before when we started laughing, none about the black knob comment. We were pissing ourselves for about 2 minutes, which is why the stream got a bit delayed. Do not get me in. Oh, with Swizzle gone, I believe. Oh, Jesus Christ, just watching that. It is Dan Penels, I believe, who's the furthest one around the track. Am I correct? Yes it is. No, I've actually written down the championship, guys, because obviously we've got 4 races to go. Still mathematically 6 people within 100 points
got no
of each
front
other.
wing. No, Jason Penel got no front wing whatsoever. He's already had
the gift that keeps on giving has absolutely exploded. We have actually missed that. Yeah, he's
got no front wing whatsoever, so I should be moving on.
For God's sake, We'll leave it with the gift that keeps on giving, Mark. Mark, we've been live about 2 minutes. We're into double figure views already. What more do you fucking expect from these crazy bunch of bastards? Right, 6 people we're covering. 3 of them, Mark, can be eliminated from the championship fight if results don't go their way today. Rara is on 191, Dan Penels 164, Bishop 162. That is your main core 3 in the championship. Obviously, I know Beer is watching. Beer, of course, not racing. Of course, he would mathematically still be in the championship fight, as would, of course, Wigster. The other 3 guys included a Wybernator on 125, Unique 108, Jock on 106. Unique and Jock have to win every race with Rara not scoring a point. Very, very unlikely. So you'd imagine that is pretty much curtains for those 2.
Over, yeah.
They'll just be fighting for obviously positions within the top 8 as it comes. Wybernator has, to be fair, mate, you would probably say the same thing about Wybernator as well, wouldn't you? He is literally at the moment 66 points off Rara, but he's been neglected his last session. You'll come back in, mate, don't worry about it. Wybernator, his form at the moment, he's crossed the line first, hasn't he, twice. Obviously, Dan Penels ended up getting his win because of the penalty reduction.
I was going to point out that fucking obviously Dan Penel is now a new race winner for last week, even though he wasn't on the top step.
Exactly.
That's. I tell you what, mate. I was thinking about it today. I would not want to win a race like that. I would not.
No. We've all been there where look at them at F2. Usually we end up, me personally, I end up moving up about 4 or 5 places. But you know, it is that sort of thing. And Dan Penels goes with a 1 minute 33.9. You'd imagine that would Gritmaster let someone go there. I don't know who the next one round is actually. I believe it's Stan. We'll have a look here.
And Stan 34.0 and Shrews.
Yeah, do you know what Rob was put in the
It's
comments? So, mate, win's a win, which it is. It is absolutely. I mean, it's obviously, you know, if you get given a win, mate, you get it however you get it. You know what I mean? Honest to God, though, I would prefer to win it on track, but fuck me, if 25 points gets landed on my lap, mate, I ain't going to complain. I've got a question. What the fuck is Big Hairy Jock doing on softs?
I don't know. Perhaps he's hard.
Yeah. Why not?
Druid first.
Druid third, 1 minute 33.9. We're already back, guys. Lewis, a base, 1 minute 34.5, just ahead of Shaggy. Bishop in 5th with a 1 minute 34.0. We've got Julku. We're going to watch him on board with him. There was a couple of yellow flags going around. We're going to expect a fucking shit ton of them tonight, you'd imagine. And here is Julku then, the newest racer we've got, mate. Pastor Trial unique shots. Oh my fucking god. 32.8.
Mate, I'm looking at base.
32.8.
I'm looking at base, right? Because it's all about the base. He looks.
Fucking god.
I was in time trial today, mate. Just before this lobby opened up, right? And I cannot beat him. I set him as a ghost. I can't beat him. I'm a tenth slower than base.
To be honest, mate, Lewis has absolutely sweated the absolute fuck out of this game. Towley's brother, of course, guys. And all that Lewis is trying to work on now is his actual race pace. And what in the world was Swizz doing then? That's one of the wildest corner cuts I've ever fucking seen. Man, they should make a new fucking award, the Swizz corner. Gritmaster 1 minute 44.4, that is not going to get the job done. Wybinator 33.0. Mate, Wybinator, we say it week in, week out. I'm always getting bored of fucking saying it, to be honest. This guy is on an absolute tear at the moment. An absolute tear. Shrews then in 3rd. A base goes 4th. You mentioned him, mate. He's gone 4th with a 1 minute 33.6. We are in Q1, ladies and gentlemen, so 2 people or 3 people will get knocked up, but Kakashi's probably too busy shoving fucking battered sausage up his ass at the chip shop. So will not be...
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I didn't, mate, sorry.
Fucking killing myself. Oh, dearie me. So yeah, just... If you ever want a battered sausage from the chippy again, just be mindful what happens to him. Anyway,
Don't mention battered
Milky
sausage.
Bar.
It's a fucking damper nose, whatever you do.
He did actually ask you not to roast him tonight, and he was very nice about it. So behave, man. Come on.
I've not
All's
seen that
fair.
comment, mate. I've not seen that comment. But
You said
today,
it right when
yeah.
you were about to leave the party.
No, I left the party before, but I see
The
redemption.
collector said he's not going to be racing, Mark. Internet problems. Ah, it's a fucking shame, isn't it?
He turned up,
That's a
though,
fucking
so
shame.
he did turn up.
He did.
So.
We're not going to be. That's not going to be a did not start, mate. We'll kind of just put it as a DNF or something on the table. Neglex has been obviously really, really good, and you know he's got himself a couple of points in Singapore, mate. Obviously, we'll be looking forward, Beckham, to seeing you in Mexico.
Mate, look how
Guys,
close
just a
you
bit
got
of a spoiler.
3rd to 4th is, yeah? I told you base is fucking...
7,000th.
Yeah.
But mate, Shrews as
that's
well.
close,
Shrews
man.
right up there. Shrews is obviously... We've always said this about Shrews, haven't we? Got the pace. Needs to work on the awareness a little bit more. Yeah, he needs to work on his race awareness a bit more, doesn't he? And
Yeah.
almost spatial awareness on track as well. I'm not saying Shrews is a bad driver, but you know, by any stretch of the imagination, possibly when he's on his day, one of the quickest. What in the fucking world is that? Fucking dog's barking outside. Holy moly.
I think there's laser dogs in Wales, isn't there?
Yeah, mate, based on that. I'm saying nothing. So Julku actually got himself a 34.1, by the way, Mark. 34.1, but did actually invalidate the time, so you can imagine Julku will be coming back into the pits. Milky Bar guy is on now. This is a debatable one, this one. We're going to go straight into it. Milky Bar is racing with a steering wheel here tonight. Thoughts? I know we both don't hold back.
The only thought I got, yeah, is I'm glad I'm not on track tonight.
Obviously, we put it to him. I was maybe a little bit harsh saying what I said to him, you know what I mean? But
He
at the end of the day,
basically, like, as I was making this party up, yeah, he basically sold it to you that it was okay to use a wheel. So all he's got to do now is prove it himself.
Robbo should play a drinking game for every swear word you say. Well, fuck me, toast to you. I'll play a drinking game, mate. It's going to be with cola, unfortunately, mate, 'cause I'm not drinking during this stream tonight. But Well, I might have won a little bit later, but
Are
so
you not?
Milky Bar. No, I'm back on the cola. Last week's fucking stream was a bit too mad, mate, for that. Ended up losing my voice after it, if you remember. So Milky is on a lap here. Let's see what you can do. Obviously, Q1, you need to be 15th place. Kakashi most likely will not go out. I mean, he actually won Driver of the Day in Russia just for leaving the garage in qualifying. You know, it was that much of a momentous occasion. I mean, I believe there was a fucking royal baby that was made. I mean, there's about as much chance of that fucking baby being made fucking heir to the throne than fucking Kakashi doing a bleeding qualifying lap.
Watching Milky Bar, kids. He's on the last corner, mate.
Oh my god, I'm on board with him as well. No controversy there.
He's
Milky Bar
out
comes
there,
across the line then. 39-1. That ain't good enough. 39-1. That's, yeah, ooh. Alcohol poisoning in 20 minutes, says Robbo. For me and you playing a drinking game for every swear word. Who's that in front of him? Jason Pennell's moving out the way very nicely. Good effort there, Jason. Mate, Jason's really struggling here. And he's not moved out the way of Dual Coot. Oh,
I was going
dear.
to say 39-1 for Milky Bucket. He's not actually registered
Come on,
at the time.
Pennells, seriously, wakey. Wakey. 2 invalidated laps it was, mate, for Milky, by the way. Jewel was following. He's letting through now.
Yeah, he's got another car flying up behind him as well.
He's got another car right up behind him. I think that is actually on a flyer, that other car, aren't they? Let's have a quick look.
Yeah, he needs to...
He's going for his lap. No, he did move out the way. I think it was Jock, mate. Yeah, it was Jock. So Jock got through. Unit Shot's currently sitting pretty with a 1 minute 32.8. Antstan, mate! Antstan! 1 minute 33.0. Do you know what, Mark? We said it in party, didn't we? In the performance
He's new
race.
on the wheel as well, isn't he, Anstan?
Antstan is the definition of fucking smashing the wheel straight away.
Yeah.
So this is someone that Milky Bar can... Do you know, oh dear, well, I'm saying that, oh dear. oh crap, sector, yellow flag sector 1 and 2. I'm actually amazed we've had no explosions yet. That's a new thing in this one. Mind you, it's not F2, is it? God, these guys are saying we're proper alcoholics, bro.
And you're on a Thursday, mate?
Yeah, fuck yeah, mate. I tell you what, it's what it drives us to fucking do, isn't it? So, do you know what we're going to do, mate? While these guys are trundling around, if there's anybody in a lap mark, let me look up from my tablet, mate. I'm just going to do a quick roll call of people that are watching, buddy. 3 admins, we've got Beer, Psych and Scotty.
I was on his lap, I think. But then no one's registered the time.
Oh,
Is that
it's
the
flying
same
now.
on your screen? Like the top 12
Yep,
registered the time and not
Top
me.
12. Yeah.
Yeah, top 12.
I hope you haven't fucking registered the time, mate. You're in the fucking commentary box. This isn't Baku, mate. Remember when me do... Oh, that was funny, me doing the formation lap, wasn't it?
That was
a
you
sheepish
that,
moment. Do you know what, mate? I'm saying now, Jason Pennells is really, and I mean,
I'm watching it now.
habitually struggling going through the S's. It's painful. This is a flying lap as well.
It's a setup,
Jesus.
he ain't got a good setup, has he?
I think it's more confidence, mate. Ant Stan's watching Ben Prime, Jock, Bingley, Cookie, Crowley. There's AJ, sorry, I couldn't fucking read that then. Fucking glasses are blurred up. Druid, Ivy, Robbo, Keen Streams. Yeah, I should fucking said that. Ralph. And of course, all of us have got races over the week coming up. Gonna be pretty interesting. Yes, Robbo, I saw that, mate. Correct in there. So Jason Pennells is on his lap. I'm actually going to go on board with Dual Coot because he's just in front of him. I think Coot needs to get himself a lap. Well, a valid lap in here. Rara, by the way, we've not even mentioned the championship leader here, Mark. He's been put under pressure. Pretty much everybody, barring Ant Stan, in the top 4 are going to... Oh, yellow flag, sorry.
Yeah,
are going to be...
starting to start now. Just watching him now. He's got a bit of traffic, I think. He's actually in a McLaren sandwich.
For the first time, we're going to... Let's have a look here. Jason's dangerous on the track. Yeah, psych, you kill people like 3 times a week anyway, so it's fine.
Unique shot. Is that fast? No.
No, that was a Dual Coot, mate. Dual
Flash
Coot goes
that
8.
purple, mate.
1 minute 33.9. Someone else is just in a lap time. Mate, we've... What? Whoa! Swizz a Milky Bar, what's happened? Flash, mate. Swizz 5 place penalty. 5 place penalty. And he's disqualified.
Parked in a dangerous
What
location.
in that? Well, he's
Hey,
got an even more fucking dangerous one now. Jesus Christ.
Actually, I went to that on air.
You can tell when you said that something bad's just fucking happened, so we'll kind of leave it there. No, mate, I was just watching, and it said Milky Bar hit him. I think he's got the 5 place penalty. I'll have a little look now really quickly, guys. Forgive me, I'm not going to have a look at this. Oh my god, that's like a fucking... Oh my god, lots of invalidated laps. Swizz got the 5 place penalty. I don't know what that was for, but if it's something to do with the wheel, then I'm going to be a little bit pissed off, because we did warn him and give him the chance not to race with it. But we'll kind of leave that there.
I don't think it will be, actually, to be fair.
Oh, aye.
Hmm.
If it's not controversial, mate, say it out loud, bro. Or is it bad?
No, I won't say it on Eric. I just don't think
Oh,
it was.
so you,
I don't think it's the.
oh, you saw the incident, did you?
Yeah. No, I didn't see it, mate. But I think it could be something else.
Message me. Message me.
Right.
Send me a message, man. We'll get
Got
back to the
Messenger
action.
available,
We've got. Yes, well, it's on here, mate. I'll open it in about a minute. Obviously, I'm not going to reveal what was said. Oh dear. Here comes Rara then. Rara back to the action here, and Rara does a 32.3.
Mercedes
Oh,
1, 2,
yes, that's the stuff. No, it's Williams. Kakashi's in the other Mercedes, mate. If he ends up coming second in qualifying, I will probably eat my tablet. But you never know.
I was a bit kind of like that. I was like,
Swizz,
what's that?
Milky Bar, Swizz, and Kakashi. I kill people on the... Yeah, it's a good point by Seg. Let's have a look here. No, Keen, it was an incredible... Beckham, it was an amazing race, Japan, last week, as Mark will testify, and all the guys watching, it was mental. Crashes galore. But do you know what? It was one that people often take the piss out of F2, don't they? And it wasn't bad driving from the guys. It was just action-packed. Okay, got it, Mark. Yep, okay.
Yeah, you got
right.
that.
Okay, yep. Yeah.
Benefit of the doubt, I think, there's someone.
Milky Bar guy coming round sector 3, and he's going to be running in. Now, Milky, he needs to do a lap here, mate. I think this, like, we can say it's a mistake running the wheel, but look at Antstan. It has changed his speed run dramatically. You know what I mean? And Milky! What the? Has Milky just got in the way of Coot? I think he might have done, you know. No, he's on his in lap anyway, okay, but... Oh dear, this is going to add a bit of bone of contention, this. Ben Prime has just put on the chat mark, dreading the F2 race tomorrow, and Unique has just given Rara a big thumbs up with his lap time there. I'm honestly not dreading the F2 race. At all. At all. Not in the slightest. You know, it's one of them things where...
Oh, the Milky Bar kid is
What's
out of
happened?
qualify, mate. He just fucking hugged the barrier so much that he tried to rape it.
Peggy 3.
I might actually just fucking video that, 'cause that's quite funny.
Oh, record it, mate. If you see it, Mark, if you see anything of note, record it, mate. Like I said, record it, get clips of it. For entertainment purposes, if not for anything else. But so that at the moment, guys, is qualifying done. You guys may all retire from session because Kakashi's got about as much chance of going out as him pulling the battered sausage out of his ass and eating it. But no, don't retire then. He's gonna fucking kill me, isn't he? Anyway, good luck with that.
Actually, Kakashi, he's probably gagging on his fucking battered sausage when you're around him and watching all this.
Jason Prowse has said brake pedal won't work. Okay, hopefully we can... Fingers crossed. I'll tell you what, Jason, not a bad lap there, mate.
Yeah, I've had that before, but
Mellish has gone on the... You are through, Jason. Well done, mate. Congratulations. Got to say that.
Right, 2 seconds, mate. I need to
To be fair, Ben Prime, yeah, no, his I'll cover it. To be fair, Ben, Antstan used the wheel for the first time, mate, and put about 2 seconds on his lap time. So it can be swings and roundabouts. Rara 32.3, and well, the likes of Dragoon, obviously, he's just head off for a piss. Like, you know, it's literally a case of if you feel comfortable to use it, then use it. But if you're not in a position to use it, then definitely don't. You need to be about 1,000% confident you're going to be using it. Let's have a look here. Yeah, Beckham, do us a favour, send us a screenshot, please, right? If you can. Oh my god. They really said that? I don't often, like, I'm not getting into all the he said, she said with them fucking cunts over there, but do you know what I mean? This is why we're kind of successful, because we let our drivers do basically what the fuck they want, and if they want to race with other places, then fucking do it. Just turn up for us for a night and put a fucking shift in. Fuck me, how hard is it? I mean, fucking Jesus. As I said to the missus the other day, I learned text language, SMH. Shake my head. But yeah, no, it's so basically I have no idea where that was going. I went yeah, and we'll leave that one there. But let's have a look here. Well, Ansel saying he shocked himself. It's ridiculous, mate. Like to be fair, I find it ultimately ridiculous. I don't understand why you would do that. It is what it is. Just like I said though, Beckham, let him get on with it, mate. It is like we've got more than enough to fucking keep ourselves getting on with at the moment. So we do, ladies and gentlemen, have 18 viewers here tonight, flicked up to 20. Shrews pulls into the pits, and that pretty much is, once he retires the car, everything pretty much done and dusted. So we will have ourselves Q2 coming up, then 15 drivers will be in the mix. I'll tell you what, guys, what I'll be doing. SMH. £25. I'll cheers for the donation. Outstanding superstar, mate. Thank you. So Kakashi, Milky Bar, and Swizz, all three guys are eliminated. We have got 50 people. I'll tell you what, then, guys, in the comments, predictions for qualifying. Obviously, the likely result would be Rara, based on his lap time here. But what would you guys say? Personally, I reckon it's going to be a lot closer than Q1. Imagined. It usually ends up kind of closing up anyway. I'm really interested to see what the guys can do on the harder tyres. So then, Rara with a 1 minute 32.3. Then you've got Unique, Jock, Anstan Wybernet, Shrews, Dampel's a base, Dual Coupe, very, very impressive by him on his first race. Druid, Bishop, Gritmaster, Jason Pennells, Mustafa Shag, and Junior Mellish, of course, Milky Bar. Incredible there. Fake donate 20 quid. Cheers, Ivy. Much love, man. Scotty crashes. So Milky Bar, Kakashi, and Swizz's DQ. The reason why there are 3 eliminations, of course. So it's going to be an interesting second session. I mean, guys, who do you reckon is going to be going out here then? It's going to be like usually we see a couple of shocks and surprises in this one, so it'll be quite interesting to see what they're going to do. You all have? We've got to take a little one to school tomorrow. School. Hopefully she'll last longer than a fucking hour this time. Anyway, guys, we have got ourselves a lovely night. Still 15 people, 18 drivers in F3 here tonight. Of course, we were missing Beckham, of course, having internet troubles. Cole Hunt will be back next week. And I believe we've got the man, the myth, the legend, Batty Man, who has basically made Jason Pennells laugh like a fucking hyena with his name. That was rather an amusing moment in the party before, but Batty Man, really, he's improved dramatically and has been offered a place in F3, and when he can race, he will be in. So we have got ourselves the first car out on track, which is going to be Junior Mellish. Mellish here running on the Ultras. I'm a little bit confused by why he went out on Supers in the first stint, in the first session, and Ultras on the second. I think he may think we're in Q2 here, or Q3. That legitimately isn't the case. Because I wouldn't say you're P12, my man, when you're on the... when you're in Q3. I don't know, has Swizz left? Why has he left? So look, I know we got DQ'd. Oh, forgot. 6 minutes. Oh. Sorry, guys. Went to the home screen briefly. Press the wrong button. I don't know. Swizz left. Didn't even notice. Give me a minute. I'll try and have a look. Why? See if he's actually going to come back on. Oh, this is pathetic. Come on.
Sorry, mate.
So Swizz has left the game. No, Swizz has left the game. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. Some another invite. You got DQ'd in the session, but we'll... Cheers for letting us know, mate. I did actually miss that. So, invite sent. So we're on board with Mellish then. And Mark Mellish then is going to be the first guy round. I was just making a point of how he went out on Supers in Q1 and Ultras in Q2. I think he's got a state kind of case of mistaken identity here with what session he's in. But we're going to be on board with him, see what sort of lap time we can get, because this is going to give us a little gaze into what sort of lap time Mellish can do. Obviously, he did I think it was 1 minute 35.4. I know we can do quicker than that, so let's have a little look and see what he can do. We're going to do an on-board lap then with Mellish. Let's pray to fucking high heaven he doesn't explode and make me look like a complete hashtag wanker. Right, going down towards, or up towards turn 1 then in this case. Now, Mark, as we spoke about earlier, this is the corner which is so many different lines. He takes the one right through the middle, compromises line a little bit out of into 2, and he comes around the long right-hander at 2, and the S's. Let's see how he takes this. 3, 4. Oh, brake quite hard there for 5, and that's an invalidation right there, I believe.
Is it?
You'd imagine? You'd imagine right over the curve, mate. If it isn't, I'll be very, very surprised. But we're going to stick on board with him, actually. Let's see what he kind of does for the rest of the lap here. So Mellish then, I went off the screen, so I don't actually know what fucking corner number this is. Yellow flags coming in absolutely everywhere. Of course, we haven't got a fucking mini-map, so we can't tell exactly who and where on track it is. Thank you, Co-Masters. Hashtag fucking highlight video next year. Thank you. Onto the DRS straight then we go. And let's see what his top speed is going to be. You'd expect to hit around about 205 down this straight if you're looking at a pretty half-decent setup, and he's absolutely K'ing that. Probably 211, 212 for the guys who are running very low wings. And he brakes nicely there, hits the apex really, really nicely actually there for the end of the DRS straight, entering sector 3 now. These corners, in my opinion, just in my personal opinion, are the most difficult on the track. This corner here, you can take this another couple of lines here. You'd expect the outside to in swinging line, which he did take very nicely. And the long right hand there, let's see if he'll be flat, Mark. Will he go flat? No, he doesn't. He lifted off. Ooh, he lifted. Ooh, he lifted. Ooh, Mellish.
Not a bad thing, really.
As he does. Oh, mate, I love going around the flat. Fucking damn right. Mellish around the final corner. What's this lap going to be? It's going to be an improvement on his Q1 time. No, it's not, because it was invalidated. I forgot. 1 minute 34.3. We've got other guys coming round though. Who is next? Antstan went very wide there. That could very well be an invalidation as well. Dual Coot. Oh no, it's Antstan. So Antstan coming round, and it was an invalidation, and that was a stunning 1 minute 43 lap time. I'm sure you won't be writing home about that fucker. A base on the DRS straight. Shag is out on track as well. They're all on flying laps, and I believe it is Druid. Nope, that's a 1 minute 50. Oh my god, I actually have to announce that as the fastest lap. 1 minute 52.2. Oh my god, get back to your Lotus 72, mate. Fuck me. Mustafa Shag, I believe, is going to absolutely crush that. Absolutely crush that there. Cookie said boo to the flat out comment. Shaggy, that's better. 33.2. Let's get into the 33s. Lovely job. I'd have got pissed on supers there, mate, but Shaggy must have his own idea. And Jules Coot has driven off towards fucking Colorado somewhere over there and did a 36.8. That is not going to count, of course. And we have who is coming next. I'm going to go on board with a base. Shrews, 1 minute 33.8 on the supers. Very nice lap. What can a base do?
What about a base?
Second. It's all about second place. About the base.
2 cents.
Boom. Rhymed accidentally. Fucking hell, poet. I didn't know it. What an absolute mad fucker. 2 tenths off Shaggy on the slower tyre. This is very interesting. We're going to go on board with Stan. He's, as we said, one of the most improved guys so far. I've noticed if it doesn't rain, Stan, I believe, would be a genuine contender for this Grand Prix. In the rain, he just kind of... Well, obviously, I know everyone in Japan had 90% of people had a brain fart. Go on, mate, sorry.
I think it's actually better, yeah. Like, before I used to have fucking Wigster sending me... it looks kind of grey out there.
It is.
It's probably better
just kind
us
of guess
not
things
knowing.
now, don't we?
Yeah, it's probably better us not
It
knowing,
is.
actually.
So if anyone tells us the weather, fuck you.
Someone's going to tell us the weather in a minute.
Oh, they will, mate. It's just standard stuff, innit? A base goes into second position. We already said that. Antstan. No, Druid up to a 33.4. Beats a base. That's interesting. We've just got Antstan then. He's just done his lap. I believe Dual Coot is coming round. Ivy just said sick rhyming pos, bruh, for shizzle. I'm not repeating the second half of it. I don't want to fucking channel ban again.
Pulse has got a bra.
Wait, have you seen the size of my fucking tits? I fucking need one. Jukuko said there's a 35.3. I think that's more out of caution, to be fair. Got them double D's. We'll move on. Gotta kind of, yeah.
I'm gonna
Lewis
try
is
it.
going to be going now for a proper lap. Fuck's sake. Ben's made a good point. It'll be good to see Dual Coot and a base, our two newest drivers, get into F3. It'll be very intriguing to see if they can. A base looks pretty decent.
Base
There's
is
a good
guaranteed top 10, actually, to be fair.
Come in and raid a real storm, hasn't he? Shrews has just completed a lap. He's gone to a third. Oh, it's not Shrews who's done a lap then. Someone just completed a lap. I didn't see who improved. Nobody at the moment. Jason Pennell's still in the pits.
Hey, while we got this caveat, I do
there.
actually want to mention a bit about Anstan, like, obviously, because it took me 3-4 days to get used to the wheel, and Anstan mastered it in 1 day in Japan. I think he qualified.
Interruption, Mark. Wybinator has just put everyone on notice. 33.6 on softs. Oh yes! Oh Jesus Christ, man! That's 2 temps off the quickest guys on supers. 4 temps off Shaggy and Ultras. So, mate, about the wheel, you were saying?
Yeah, about the wheel. It took me 3-4 days, mate, and I think if it wasn't for Towley like fucking helping me out with his wheel, I think I would have stuck with the pad. Glad never. But it took me 3-4 days to get out to my pad time. I think I was at work, yeah, and I could see all the notifications coming in, yeah, for Anstan. He mastered it in one day in Japan, which is not an easy track, is it, really?
It's one of the fucking hardest ones, mate, especially for a wheel, I'd
Yeah,
say.
and I think he went on to get the front row, but span on lap 1 or 2, or something like that.
I believe he got second on the grid, mate, behind a base, funnily enough, so the two of them were on the front row together.
Yeah.
But in that case, we'll obviously see where we go. Dual Coot, it's a tricky one, mate, because we don't. Well, Shrews is currently driving off once again. Well, no, he's off towards fucking Iowa right now. There's 52 states for me to say he's driving off towards, so expect the fucking puns here. 33 on ultra softs is slow. Do you know what, Sky? It all the buff. Saying that, mate. I'm fucking awful myself, mate, so I can't really comment on it at all. Ralph has turned around and said dual coot in 5. Oh, Ralph, here we go. Ralph has seen dual coot in 5 lappers. He can be rapid. Interesting. Obviously, it's a big step up between 5s, and there's Toro Rosso, mate. Do you know what, Mark? I've seen all these cars on the side of the track. Obviously, they're not in your way, but it's a hell of a distraction, isn't it?
Yeah.
A hell of a distraction, but even though you don't kind of intend it to be, and Dan Penels goes into 4th position, 33.5 now. Bishop, his championship rival, where's he going to end up? He goes and invalidates a 37. Oh, Bish, what the fuck? That shit ain't going to work. Have you noticed how the big heavy hitters, mate, have still not got proper lap times posted in it? You got Rara, Unique and Bishop all still waiting to throw in, and Jock as well. Remember, all 4 of those guys can have themselves a claim on the championship, of course. Unique and Jock pretty much, you'd almost say it's curtains, wouldn't you? I mean, they're 90 points off with 4 races to go. Stranger shit has happened, but probably won't work.
I don't actually think Weibanator is safe.
No, but yeah, you've got a point, mate. Look at the guy still to go and do a lap.
Yeah, I don't actually
I'm
think...
going to say this, I know other people think I'm joking.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, mate, go on.
I think he should wait until 2 minutes or something and then go out on the super softs.
Go on softs. Supers, yeah, definitely, mate.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I saw him with the softs and that went in my head. Bishop is not going to hit his full potential here, Mark, because his battery's going to be too drained by the time he gets to the end of the lap. I know you get a little bit of a boost at the end of sector 2, I believe. I'll have a look at that on the percentage of his battery, currently running on around about 18%. No, he did. He got about a 1% boost. That's not going to be good enough, but it'll be cool to see what was Shrews looking for the track in Mexico. Well, mate, he's going to find it in about 7 days, of course, so that's going to be fun. I can't wait for Oh, Mark, you think this turn one's going to be bad? Fucking hell. Mexico's going to be a fucking head screw, innit? But yeah. No, back to what I was saying before. Mate, Weibanator is not safe, because even though we have a little bit of a laugh and joke about Jason Penels, you know, the gift that keeps on giving and all that shit, you know, Bishop, that's not going to get him through. That's not going to get him through. Mate, Jason Penels has got to Q3. Admittedly, one of them was a qualifying ban, but 3 times. 3 times he's got to Q3.
Yeah.
And that was with a good 16, 17 drivers. Penels has got pace when he wants it. 34.6 on the supers. That, of course, will not get the job done, funnily enough. Gritmaster, what can he do? Grit's been struggling, Mark. Obviously, since his podium in Austria, it's really been tough going for him. A lot of the guys have improved. Grit has kind of stayed still. He will need a big improvement to kind of literally move around in the table where he is. Yeah. To be fair, mate, it's like, well, me obviously in F2 as well, but you more to a point, isn't it? Because I know you obviously had a lot of fucking troubles. Half caused by yourself, half caused by other fucking people. You'll be the first to admit that, but you lose your head, don't you? When you have a couple of bad results, you fucking lose your head.
Mate,
Grit has had a few bad results.
I lost my head after in China, actually. I lost my head there, and then I had to wait all the way to Hungary to get a podium again.
That's what I mean, but the
That's a long drive.
factor is there. Oh, Forrester's joined us, mate. Thank you very much, Forrester. A base is watching now. Yo, guys, how you doing, a base? Rara, oh, hello. Hello, Sailor. 32.7. Oh, snap. Okay, well, let's see what Unique Shots can do in response then, shall we? Rara is... I love how Rara comes around and said, oh, I think I'm only going to come 5th position here, guys. Fucking sets the lap time 7 tenths quicker than every other fucking person on the same tyre as him. Good effort there. Let's have a look here. Forrester has set a base to win. Forrester has set a base to win. That's
not a bad shout, mate. That's not a bad shout at all.
Go on, Mark. What about you? Who are you thinking then? Obviously, anything can fucking happen. We see these guys, and everything has fucking happened this season. Remember Britain. Who do you reckon's going to grab the fucking laurels tonight, then, mate?
I'm going to call base podium. That's a new Stone Cold.
Base for the podium.
Yeah. That's the stone cold fucking bet I'd have, yeah.
I'm going to make a mad bet at Wybinator get third. Or on the podium as well. Wybinator, you'd say. It's one of the things, if Rara takes off, can anybody keep up? You know what I mean? And we've got a yellow flag here. We're on board with Unique Shots' car right now. A lot of people are struggling, mate, around this.
Wybinator is actually
track,
listening, mate. He's in the pit, yeah, and he's already selected Super Soft, so...
Mate, he's already back out the pits. Wybinator's back out the pits already. But Wybinator, mate, saying that, is on his outlap, I believe.
Yep.
Is that his outlap?
Yeah.
It's come up as a flying lap, actually. That's a good thing, what Cookie says in the chat, mate. He lost his head first half of the season, comes back on and wins 3 races. Cookie's probably been the star of the second half of the season in the Elite League, Mark. You probably agree with that, wouldn't you? The way that Cookie's managed to turn his season round. One person in the Elite League, which we're obviously going to focus on a bit more, is AJ. Still waiting for AJ to absolutely smash it in the end. Hopefully he gets himself out of his rut. Obviously a lot of mistakes, very, very quick driver, but... You know, it is one of them things. But we're going to go on board, then back on board with, I believe, Jock is on a lap here. Now, at the moment, Mark.
Come on, Wybinator.
By the way, I'm still trying to work out why Jason Penels hasn't gone back out on track, but he is definitely eliminated. So Jason Penels, the first one to be eliminated from Q2. He's in the pits with under a minute to go. That isn't going to be good for the confidence. Gritmaster is still in the drop zone, and he is going quicker than his time. Unique Shots. Oh, hello.
Oh,
hello.
Where's that come from?
Oh, yes.
Spicy.
We've got a bit of a battle up front, ladies and gentlemen. 32.5. That could rock Rary in him. And question mark, what is Druid doing? He's comfortably through on the supers and he's gone out on ultras. What are you doing, lad? Unique Shots retires. I hope that's not. No, it's not a crash. Bishop. Mellish is out. Mellish is eliminated. Jewel Coot is actually back on track though, so anything can happen here for Jewel Coot. He needs to improve. Shrews is looking like it's going to be quite dangerous. A base is safe. A base cannot actually be physically.
Watching Wybinator, yeah.
So,
why is he harvesting on an outlap? Flying lap rather.
Bishop just went across the line with about half a second left. It was on 0 when he crossed the line. Bishop is going to be the last one we look at, and Gritmaster's out in 15th. We're going to go on board with Jewel Coop then. I believe he's the next one round, Mark. Whereabouts is Wybinator on track? It is going to be Jewel Coop. So we've got Jewel Coop. He's currently in the drop zone in 11th position. Let's see what he can do. Team Red Bull. I believe Scotty will be watching this very anxiously. We're going to be dropping, guys, once the tables drop for America, I'll be dropping a combined constructors table. I meant to do it 18 weeks ago and basically couldn't be asked. Jewel Coop gets himself, and it's slower, he's out.
Wybinator across the line. He's 4th.
Improves.
I'm going to watch
Improves
Bishop.
Goes 4th. It's all about Bishop.
Yep.
All about her base. Her base. No Bishop. Sorry. Sorry, Bish. Absolutely not trying to put you off. Druid, if he completes this lap, that's not a smart decision.
He's an idiot.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, he's comfortably through. He's got a one-stop line right in front of him. Oh.
Right, Bishop, yeah, it's a bit dodgy, isn't he, really? Because he's only just come out. He's on this flying lap now.
Mm-hmm.
If he fucks it, right, he's coming around the last corner now. Yeah?
We're on board with Bishop. He needs to get himself in the 33s. 1 minute 33.8 to beat, and he does it. Shrews is out. Oh, you know, 500ths of a Bishop. Make Druid pitted. Druid pitted. Oh, you lucky get.
Good.
That would have been a dumbass move. That would have been a dumbass move.
He's just wasted a set of tyres, though, hasn't he?
To be honest, mate, you're not really going to use a set of fucking ultras anyway, are you, in the race? It's probably not what I'd go for anyway.
But you would, yeah, for Q3.
All depends if you're just going to go for the one run in it, you know what I mean? Like me personally, I usually go for 2 runs, but people have difference of opinions there. Dan Penels obviously gives his championship rival a congratulations. Bit of reverse psychology there, Mark. I said congratulations, Bish. Bit of a stretch there, guys. So the 5 people eliminated are Shrews. By God, mate, there was Jesus Christ. Look how close it is between 9th and 11th. 0.05 of a second between Bishop, Jock and Shrews, who of course got eliminated. He has a lot of pace, this Shrews. He's been he'll be quite
I think
disappointed
Shrews
he gets
is in
knocked
a
out there.
better position, mate.
Coot, Mellish, Jason Pennells and Gritmaster, the other guys eliminated. Yes, I'll probably agree with you, mate, because he's going to be literally now in with a chance to, well, he's going to be able to pick his own tyres, isn't he? Which is going to be quite nice. And it's, yeah, I prefer, actually, do you know what? I wouldn't mind having that. Dan Pennells just said, nah, just being a nice guy. And that's going to be interesting in Abu Dhabi when they're like, when they're both side by side fighting for the championship. You know, this is really real. This is like yoga level stretch.
The sky.
It does, mate. It does, mate. Have we got ourselves a little bit of drizzle? If we have, mate, you're going to be expecting everybody to be pouring out on track within the next couple of minutes, so it's going to be pouring on track with fucking rain. So we have got ourselves, and ladies and gentlemen, our top 10 Bishop, Dan Pennells, Ant Stanner, Base, Unique Shag. Unique Shag, that's a new gamer tag. Fucking hell, there you go. That's a new fucking tag for you. Druid, Rara, Wybernator, and Big Hairy Jock. We have got ourselves a Toro Rosso out on track, and that is Ant Stan. Usually the first one out most times, but he's not been the first one out at all this session, so we're going to go and watch him live then.
Use the McLaren
so
behind.
let us go. Dan Pennells it'll be, mate. Yep, it's Ant Stanner with followed by Dan. Keep on tabs with Dan for me, please, my man. And then we will sit on board with Ant Stan. We're going to go now. This is going to be an intriguing one to see. Ant Stan, of course, is second race on the wheel. We're going to go on to TV Podcam. Yeah, like it's got to rain.
I want to see though in commentary where I can actually shout out, yeah, it's Dan on Batty Man. Because
well, actually, Batty Man is actually just that. Yeah, you have been itching to say that all fucking week. It's so painful. Yeah, just come online actually. Is Scotty still watching? Message Batty Man really quick, see if he wants to race, mate. It'll be starting 19th. If anybody can message Adam Scott on Facebook for me, if that's possible. I think he's actually still in chat. If Scotty can just get in touch with him really quickly, see if he wants to start from the back. More than welcome, of course. He'll be in whatever car he gets put in, but if that's the case, we would have 18 drivers once again, because Swizz has left, by the way. Jock, we got Ant Stan is the first one round, so we'll get back on the TV pod view with him. Lennon, welcome into the stream, buddy. Obviously, we got ourselves... What the fuck was that on the front of his car, then? Whoa! I had a glitch on my screen. Watch this a minute. Yeah, it come up with a random gamer tag. That was mad. Fucking brilliant. Anyway, so we've watched the outlap here. So Ant Stan then, he has been incredibly improved over the last few weeks.
Yeah.
No, Scotty, he's literally just come on Xbox now. I'm not sure if you're there at your Xbox, but he's just literally logged in now. I don't know if... I'll probably send him an invite, but... In fact, I'll do one quick while we're just waiting for Ant Stan to get around his lap. Oh no, he's gone to YouTube. No, I'm not. No. We'll bring him in next time we can. Obviously, guys, we have got ourselves pretty much kind of stuff 7 days a week now, Mark, haven't we? Monday Project Cars 2, Tuesday practice, Wednesday performance, F3 Thursday, F2 Friday, CSR, and whatever everyone else does on Saturday. And of course, Elite on Sunday, man. We are busy bee motherfuckers. Ant Stan's gone wide and let someone else through. That's intriguing.
I'm still watching Dan. He ain't come through yet, so.
Ant Stan's parked on.
Huh?
What is he doing?
Is he lost braking?
He must have. No, he's invalid. No, he's not. He just parked up on the other side. I think. Oh, he must have. invalidated.
Right, okay.
He let about 6 cars through. I mean, fair play to him. You know, it's just kind of weird looking. He just got fucking parked up and didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, but if I was Dan and I'm flying, I wouldn't want fucking 6 cars in front of me either. Or him on sideline.
Was that just? Did I just see a
that's...
Twitch logo advertised in F1 then on one of the hoardings? Well, they should implement that and put my channel on the side, man. Imagine that. That'd be amazing. I wonder how much I have to pay to get that. I love how FIFA do it. Whenever you do a Twitch stream, it comes up on there. Sponsored by Twitch.
Cool. I don't know.
Oh, that was close, mate. It was very, very close.
Yeah,
well
that was
done.
close.
Set the pace. No, it wasn't. 1:32.6. So that we know that can be beaten. We've got Ant Stan. Ignore this lap, guys. So
Base.
Who's next round, Mark?
Base second.
Druid beat Base.
Second.
Druid beat a Base.
Druid's
No, a
looking
Base is
strong.
gone again, mate.
Druid is looking really good.
Wybernator's looking even better. 32.4.
Someone's actually spun out.
Mate, Rara is on. Yeah, who spun?
But no, there's 2 of them.
We know Jock has the ability to hit a good qualifying lap every so often, and it is invalidated, but it's 32.7. That would have been good enough for third. The McLarens always seem to look strong in... Mate, look at all these fucking top guys out on track right now, Jesus Christ. Here comes Shaggy and beats a base, 33.4.
Is that to do any... Well, to do with the weather, I suppose? Look at it, it's fucking grey as fuck.
Battyman's on his way in. Battyman's on his way in, mate. Here comes the puns.
Why would you have a gamer tag of Battyman? Seriously.
Scotty, you're watching this, mate. Please inform him when he gets on the grid. Well, he knows not to ready up, obviously.
Sector 1 and 2
Also,
yellow.
as well, you sector 1 and 2 yellow. I was on board with that stand there, mate. I'm just trying to... Oh, Bishop's coming round. Bishop got very lucky. We've got another yellow flag, sector 2. I think someone may be going slow to let other people go, you'd imagine. Bishop comes through. That lap time's not going to get the job done. Bish is 33.4. It is 4th for now, but there are much quicker drivers coming through. Antstan's driven off towards fucking somewhere. Unique pole, provisional, 32.2. Begins the first part of this Q3 session. Yeah, nice and Scotty. Yeah, Scotty's going to jump in party with Battyman, mate, just to kind of
guide him.
Scotty, you are spectator, mate. Yeah, just make sure. I love how people can just come in and watch. Even if you're in party with somebody that's racing, you can't even kind of give away strategy anymore because you could just see people on the minimap when they pit now as well. So that's why we don't frown upon people actually watching the streams. Jock doesn't set a lap time here, Mark. He has come into the pits, so
this is the time, yeah, where you got to put. Oh, that's all banker laps, mate. It's all basically like reset.
Rara run wide. This might not be good enough. Oh, it is.
It is.
32-1.
It's more than good enough.
Fucking mate. Are we going to see 31s in F3?
Not being funny, mate, but Rara is just finished his out
kind
lap.
of good.
Yeah, Rara's just finished his flying lap. Everyone's in the pits.
Rara's going to be the last one to go, you'd imagine. Yeah, basically, Scotty, just let him know he can get his setup on when he's on the grid. That's kind of what I was going to let him know, because obviously he's new to the league, so Battyman joins, so the Battyman and Dan Pennell's jokes can go all night long. And that is probably a joke in itself. Stephen Shaggy's going again, and Shaggy's actually working on a setup that I got assisted with by AJ. I'm not going to take all the credit for it. I'm not going to reveal what it is either, but it's a setup that enables you to go absolutely ham round the S's, and even though you lose quite a bit of time on the straight for it, it is one of them things where... And do you know, if I was Rara, mate, you'd just pit, wouldn't you? Rara's still going full guns blazing.
Yeah, I wouldn't, mate, because everyone's going to come out soon.
Ideally, you want to get out. Either one
and
of the
I think,
people,
yeah, by
or...
the time he comes to the end of the lap, yeah, he's going to get traffic.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If he pit... I don't know what he's going to do. I generally don't know what he's going to do. Ideally here, you'd pit, wouldn't you?
But Ansan Harry Jock here on outlap.
Psych 1-9 now, mate. not 1-9, mate. But Rara, and he does pit. He's gone way too quick in the pit. Rara's missed the pit. Oh, that's one they're doing.
I tell you what, mate, it is a fucking dodgy pick entry, though, isn't it?
Stewards are not happy with your interpretation of the pit lane. You have got a 5-second stop-go penalty. No cookie, it's a 13-12, mate. I broke the game with hacks. Do you guys remember in F1 2011? I never actually properly played that game, but on that game you could run 11-11 wings and it would be as good as running 1-1 on 2016. What a glitch that was. That was fucking remarkable. I remember that game really, really well, actually. Used to do like career mode and drive around in the... What was it called back then? The Virgin. Kind of ironic. Sorry.
Right, they're all on our laps.
But yeah, Antstan's starting his fly, mate. Antstan's going to be the first one to put his main lap in. Remember, Anstan hasn't actually set a lap time yet.
Have you seen the clouds?
It's got to say,
some sort of wet race, surely. It's rain?
I think we would have. Is it raining? Let's have a look.
Oh, I don't know.
No rain yet, mate. No rain yet. Look at the Toro on TV pod. You'll tell. Toro's the one you can tell the most, actually, because it's quite shiny. I'm the sort of person who in school, what does it look like? It was quite shiny. Yeah. Awesome. Handstand then. Now, oh, that's invalidated, surely. Surely to God that is. If that wasn't, that is.
That is, yeah.
Jesus Christ. But I'll say, he's fucking Christ of my life. Hopefully he can get himself a good lap in handstand. I know he's had quite a bit of an issue this season. We're not going to kind of hide away from it. He's had a bit of an issue racing with in the pack, hasn't he? He's always had some form of incident, one form or another. We have got 18 drivers, and Swizz left Battyman is joining, so he is going to be starting from the back of the grid. The beta has been delayed for... Do you know what? Can they delay the beta till Monday so it doesn't fuck the fucking game servers up, please? That would be much more appreciated, actually. Lennon's supporting the McLarens, of course. Lennon will be representing F2 tomorrow night, guys, in this Grand Prix, as in a McLaren. Mark, of course, being in a Toro. Myself in the Haas. I shouldn't really say in the Haas when we've got someone called Battyman in the lobby, should I? You know what I mean? There's too many puns that could be fucking thrown
It's
at that.
Battyman on the ass.
Exactly. Anstan has run... Guys, name estate. He's got about 7 corners here on this lap. Surely to God this isn't going to be a registered lap. No, it's not. He needs to really pull his finger out here. And who we've got coming around to do a lap now? We've got Bishop Sector 1, Dampenel Sector 3's on his outlap. Wybernator, Unique Shots, they're all back out on track. Other than Mustafa Shag, he's kind of thinking his lap time's good enough for him, saving the tyres. It's Jock. Jock's coming around, mate.
Watching him.
Not going to be the best lap in the world, but he goes 5th, 1:32.7. I think that's going to be beaten by a couple of people coming up, but Jock...
Look at the Skylar in Q1, T1.
Nah, you're not going to get rain yet, mate. If you go to Bishop's car...
Bit of sun there. Yeah.
Bishop's not running on the racing line, and he's backed out. Oh, so I'm guessing he's having another go in a minute, okay. Well, you'd imagine so anyway. And, he's let Rara go, so he's let Rara, his championship rival, through. Okay. What's this fucking, let's all hold hands and play Ring a Roses, fuck me. Mind you, I guess you've got a race coming up, so they're going to fucking get each other back in a bit anyway.
Base!
Let's have a look here.
Provisional pole.
A base, 32-0 from nowhere. Wybernator, 32-0. Fucking hell, from nowhere.
Oh, mate.
RKO out of fucking
what
nowhere.
a lap.
We've got Rara. Rara's coming through, but there's a car in front of him, is there? No change here. Rara, this is an outlap. Fuck. Damn it. So Bishop was on a lap, he's going to be going again. So this now, guys, is last chance saloon. Anstan, another invalidation, mate. 35-3, he's got one more go. Right then, Wybernator's retired. Right? He thinks that's going to be good enough. No, he's retired on track, mate. You don't do that. Don't do that with cars behind you. We say don't. Oh no, he's pulled off anyway, but don't do that. Bring it round, put it back in the pits. You're not going to use these fucking tyres again anyway. Jesus fucking Christ.
Standard.
By the way, Rob, I'm bladdered, mate. I've swore that much. I'm fucking caked. Fucking vamoosed. Unique Shots, that's a nice line. He's ran wide at the final corner. But goes pole anyway.
Unique Shocks. Fucking hell, mate. He was good in Q2. Now he's
31.
even better in Q3.
Base
is still going round him.
Have it, motherfucker. Base is still going round in anger. Yeah. Rara's still going round. I'm trying to work out, mate, who the next person across the line will be. What a lappy by you. In fact, it's going to be a base. I think it is going to be a bit... No, he's running in none. A base. Yeah, I think he's done what he needed to do, mate. His fuel's run low. I think he's gone out for one lap setup.
Good
Tally
lap,
says great lap. Your brother did a fucking great lap as well, mate. 32-0. This guy's had the game for fucking 2 weeks. Pretty much competitively racing for 2 fucking weeks. Remarkable. Sector 3 then. We've got Druid. Druid, I believe, mate. Is anyone in front of Druid? No. So it is Druid coming across the line then. Druid. He's running. Oh no, he's pitted. He's had it. No, Druid's pulled out of it. Druid has pulled out of it.
Watching Rara, that was nearly a validation, man. So he's coming round
Rara is pushing
the last corner.
Limit. Oh, this is going to be quicker. This is going to be quicker.
Second.
It's not.
Second.
Half a tenth, just over half a tenth up. Down on him, sorry. Who else have we got coming on? Bishop pulls in, 8th position. Anstan goes 8th. Anstan goes 8th. Jock.
We've got Pennell and Jock. 2 McLarens.
2 McLarens, mate. The 2 McLarens are the only 2 left. Jock is running... Pennell's gone really slow. No, he's not. He was just breaking for the corner. Forgive me. Right, okay, so Big Hairy Jock, what can he do? Is it going to be an improvement? 32.7? It's not. Jock doesn't improve 2 tenths slower than his lap time. And it is, oh shit, Robert and Dan Pennell's. It's all about Dan. What can he do? Dan Pennell's is ERS bars full, which means he is doing fuck all, Mark. McLaren 6th and 7th.
Hey,
Unique Shots.
That's it, mate.
Rara, Base, Wybernator, all within 2 tenths of each other. Druid, Dan Pennell's, Big Hairy Jock, Anstan, Bishop, and Mustafa Shag.
Well,
that is your 10. Mate. What a... Mate, I am myself, you're going to be sitting here in fucking silence. What a fucking qualifying session that was. Jesus Christ. Mate, these guys are fucking F3, I can't believe it. Anyway, top 10 once again. Unique, Rara, a Base, Wybernet, a Druid, Dampenel's Jock, Antstam, Bishop, Shag, Posback into. Man had to go grab his beer.
I just got back.
I'm my inhaler. My inhaler. So
mate, I'm just
new
thinking
follower,
about
guys. New follower, 1 second. AS Roberts 96. Much love, man. Welcome into the RRF1 and Pos Army family. Much love to you. Go on, mate. What are you saying?
No, I was just thinking, mate. You can have about 10 wide going into T1, and then the fucking corner just swallows you up, doesn't it?
I know.
And then you got the S's straight away.
Mark, there is a reason, Mark, why there is 23 viewers. It's for turn 1. But anyway, much love to all of you guys for watching. Thank you very much. I've already done a roll call of everyone watching tonight, and everyone who's watching, bring your fucking friends in. Let's see if let's see if we can hit fucking 30. Why not? Formation lap here, ladies and gentlemen, for the American Grand Prix. Everybody's back, of course. Rara, Druid, it's a formation lap. Druid, it's a formation lap, mate. Go for the middle. So, mate, this is geared up to be one fucking hell of a race. There's going to be carnage. We know there's going to be carnage. There's going to be incredible racing in this race. What's going to happen now is we're going to be sitting here and basically, yeah, we're going to have no action whatsoever.
It's basically like you can get away the fastest, but can break latest and hardest into the fucking first corner.
And then get themselves a good run into turn 2 as well, remember, because there's going to be a few people going side by side through the S's, which is ballsy at best, but on coldish tyres, full fuel, it's something you've always got to keep in mind here. The guys, mate, are going mental in the comments about how good that qualifying was. I think that's, if everyone can agree with me, I think that's possibly the best qualifying F3's ever had. That was remarkable. That was on F. I'll be honest with you, that was on F2 level, wasn't it? Not just the times, but by how close everybody was in the end. You can't forget that. I mean, literally the top 7 within a second as well. Remember?
Top 5 look interesting, but then the top 7 do, and then the top 8 do, and then the top 9 do, and then you got Shag
and you look
and
at the likes of Shrews and Dual Coot as well, and you know, obviously, and don't forget our newcomer. I know a lot of people are joking around about his name, but he had an incredible showing on Tuesday and last week as well. Buttyman, who has proven himself to be a really good racer in the trials. This here is a complete step up. A complete step up, isn't it? As all of these guys have found out, mistakes will be made. They will be made. It is inevitable. He's down the bottom. Swizz, of course, is showing up in P18, but he's not here.
What car is Batman?
Swizz is not here.
Is that
Force India for tonight, mate. Force India.
Okay, well, he's out of formation.
Apparently, Scotty in the comments has turned around and said Battyman did 3 donuts on the start-finish straight.
And there he is.
So there's Battyman. They all
which means his tyres are going to be stone cold.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even start on a fucking super sauce, mate. To be fair.
Down there, it's probably, I know, well, it's obviously supers or softs, isn't it? But maybe because of all the carnage, like possibly ultras, maybe. I wouldn't go on ultras myself, and that is a fucking fantastic camera angle of Unique's front wing. Well, we're ready for the race to get started. That's never a good sign. But anyway, guys, 18 drivers lining up on the grid. Here we go then. 5 red lights at the Circuit of the Americas, Austin, Texas, and Dampinells has jumped the start. Dampinells has jumped the start. He jumped it. Oh dear, that's absolutely. Look at the Williams. Look at Wybinator.
He's the. Hang on.
Oh, 4 wide into turn 1. 4
wide
into turn 1.
You got the Renault on outside.
Cars are all over the place. Cars all over the place. There's a crash. Red Bull, and Jason Purnells. Oh dear me. But mate, keep an eye going back, mate. I'm going to have to look at this. This is crazy. What a camera angle, ladies and gentlemen. There's 2 wide here. McLaren and Toro Rosso. McLaren and Toro, Dampinells and Outstan. What an amazing start to this Grand Prix. And Bishop has been overtaken. Milky Bar is up to 10th. Fucking, oh, Bishop's hit Milky. Bishop hit Milky and he's hit him out the race. There's only one. Oh my god, he actually lamped him. It's on stream. It's on stream. Bishop's Championship has pretty much just ended. You would imagine, mate, wouldn't you? Look at this. We've got Wybinator is in second.
Look at that. The Renault, the McLaren and Force India back in the background.
I can't get a good camera angle. Oh, there we go.
No, I can't either.
No, I'm on it now. It's Big Hairy Jock and Druid. Mustafa, Shag, good effort.
Shag behind. I'm watching Shag. I'm going to watch him on TV
We're going to stay, guys, on, keep an eye on TV Pod, mate. I'm going to look back. Mellish, Gritmaster. There's a lot of changes up and down the order at the moment. Kakashi's
you got Druid, Harry Jock, and you got Shag.
Mate, Battyman is up 7 places immediately.
Huh? Wow.
Battyman's in 11th.
And you got Mustafa
Jock,
Shag right on the
Jock's
outside.
what's up on the Jock? What a move! Mustafa Shag around the outside. I did miss it. And look at this handstand. And
They're still
and
live
Dan
in the
Pinel's-
old dog,
Dan.
yeah.
There is, mate. Go hard, Fossil. Oh, Dan Pinel's. Mate, Rara's championship has just fell right into his lap. Dan Pinel's drive through. Bishop last with no front wing. There you go. Rara's probably saying thank you very much. All about just finishing the Grand Prix now for Rara, you'd imagine. So that's easier said than fucking done, though, mate, innit? And look at the Haas of Gripmaster up into 11th as well. He's up 4. Battyman's in the points on his debut. His fucking debut. That is fucking incredible. What a start here. Mellish with 3-second penalty. We know they're going to be coming. Jason Pinnell's still going round. He's got all of his wingmate. I think the collision with Jules Coot. Jock with 3 seconds. Bishop is only just leaving the pits, Mark. And the race leaders are coming down the DRS straight. Bishop is completely fucked in this race, you imagine, wouldn't you?
They're fucking everywhere. They're like ants in your pants. Fucking everywhere.
Ant stands in your pants stands. There you go. That pun will never be. Don't forget Jules Coot, though. Don't forget Jules Coot, mate, on the softs. He's having a look at Kakashi. And is he going to get him? Oh my god, he's absolutely fucking left him. And Jason Pinnell's on Mellish. He's backed out of the move. Jules Coot has made that stick unbelievably well. Jules Coot up to 14th. Fucking
But
hell,
you got a Gripmaster on the same tyre though, softs. See what he can do.
Gripmaster, we know, is I think it's only 2 cars on the softs. And they are, as you mentioned, Gripmaster and of course Jules Coot in the background.
Hey, Wibinator is trolled in unique shots.
Yeah, man. Oh, car way off in the background. That is Battyman. Battyman goes way off.
You got Druid?
Druid. He's Druid's with a base.
Oh.
Druid and a base.
It's all about the base.
Let's have a look here.
Yeah.
Not Druid. This joke will never end, will it?
No.
Basically, guys, I need to let you know, Mark actually played me that song when I was in the shop, and I started dancing to it as well in front of people, which was really amusing. But
no, what it was,
say...
he made his debut in Japan, and it was A base, wasn't it? And I thought, nah, I called him base. And then the next
Basically,
day,
you just give him a name like you give to everyone else.
Yeah. And then the next day, on the Friday, it was like I was listening to Radio 1 and they were doing like old school music, and then all I heard was it's all about the bass,
Basically, Mark's got a fetish for Megan Trainor, guys. DRS enabled, and Wybinator's having a look at unique shots here, and he's got himself towards the outside. Is he going to... Oh, bit of a lock up there by Wybinator, but look at this, he's going to have a switchback on unique. No, he's not. Unique covers it off very, very nicely.
Wybinator is
DRS. A big hairy jock on the back of Shag.
Nah,
It's going to be... This is the new F3. Oh, Robbo said damage to a base. Is it damage on a base's car? He did go in to the first corner 4 wide. He did, didn't he? Front right, it looks okay. Sort of looks okay. It may be minor wing damage.
But he would have kept his position, yeah, but you've seen Wybinator come through, and he come through fairly anyway, so...
Where in the championship is unique shots. He still has a chance. If I think he needs...
He's making the switch back.
83 points. Milky Bar's left the session, that's unfortunate. We're going to keep on board with the front 2 here, guys. I believe we've got a move down here for 11th and 12th. No, Mellish backs out of it. We're going to go back to the front. Here we go. Rara with a 3-second penalty already. Big penalties up front. It does look okay. Cheers for that, Robbo. Thank you very much, mate. Always good. This is why I love having the guys being very, very vigilant, because obviously we didn't really pay much attention to that first corner 4 wide, did we? Fair play, mate. Even though I know Druid did get pushed wide, going 4 wide around there, you can't expect all 4 fucking cars to go on the track going into turn 2. Someone's going to have to be the kind of almost scapegoat, really, aren't they? But and look at this, Rara's not out of this battle yet, and Wybinator has DRS again. This is like absolute deja vu. Unique's covered off the line there.
With Rara getting really 3-second penalty.
Wybinator and Rara, this is the top 3 now. Do you know what, Mark? This is literally F3 version 2, isn't it? This is a complete new era in F3. A lot of the guys that are at the top now have been caught. I mean, oh, look at Wybinator! Oh my god, comes really close to the back of unique shots there.
Shrews.
Incredible racing in America. Shrews into 9th there. Pennell's and Gritmaster. Pennell's and Grit. And Pennell's has got round Gritmaster, as has Mellish. So Gritmaster loses out 2 positions there. In the battle just outside the points. Look at the top 3, mate. This is epic. In fact, what we're going to do, we're going to hide the UI a minute. Keep an eye on gap, keep an eye on battles, mate. I'm literally watching this cinematic mode here now, mate. Look at this, Wybinator. If anybody wants to grab any clips, of course, we'll be using it for this. Look at Wybinator go around the outside. Wybinator around the outside. Oh, coming very, very close. Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable start at the Grand Prix. Half a second between the top three. But of course, I know, obviously, we don't look at the amount of penalties people get. Mate, a baser's left Druid here at the moment. That a lot of the battles... Oh, Kakashi has been overtaken by Dampenels. So Dampenels on the comeback now. He is back up in 15th place. A long way to go here. Oh, why? But we're having another look here.
Mate, there's a fucking train. I'm watching Batman. I don't like usually watching that sort of thing, but yeah, I'm watching it now, and he's closing out to the runner. And he sends one out. Oh, he's got down the inside.
That was it.
No, that's fair. No,
he did cut the corner there.
Yeah, that was
he went across the curb, but I think that's one of the few curbs you are actually allowed to do that, aren't you?
Yeah.
It doesn't actually penalise you for doing it, but a little bit dubious. But Shrew's left the door open. Right, I'm watching the top three. Wybinator took the lead. Wybinator has took the lead in the American Grand Prix. Unique is not going to let this stick yet. I missed it because we were watching. Oh, Unique's let the back end go out, which means Rara's going to be there, waiting to pounce. And there's a base in the background there, just literally having himself a bit of a chill in the background. Batman is already 0.8 of a second ahead of Shrews, and he's setting off in pursuit of Antstam. What an impressive debut he's had so far. Only one pit stop and one retirement so far. Obviously a little bit dubious, of course, the incident. Obviously, if it's clipped up, we'll get that clip. And we'll obviously review it. Myself and Dragoon are the stewards, of course, in F3. Rara really late on the brakes there. Dual Coot, don't forget about Dual Coot, currently sitting on the soft, so his race mark will come back to him in the second half of the Grand Prix. Him and Gritmaster, expect them to kind of come. It's all about patience. And Wybinator 3-second penalty, that's going to be huge later. That will be a huge.
Shrews get a penalty.
Really decisive. Wasn't watching, mate. I was on board with the top three.
Yeah, I'm watching him now, mate. You should have, but you don't.
Unique went across the curb the same way, and Rara's gone really far wide there at the beginning of Sector 2 on the downhill run down towards the beginning of the DRS straight. Mate, this has got one of the... Apparently I found out this has got one of the biggest gradients of kind of, you know, kind of uphill, downhill of any track on the whole of the F1 calendar as well, and they're going to all have DRS, but Wybinator has opened up an 0.8 of a second lead, so he's going to be safe, you'd imagine, going into
look at the top
the next
5,
corner.
6.
Look at Rara. Rara runs really deep there. Unique. Mate, they're all there. And Mustafa Shag and Jock. Shag and Jock. Jock gets the move done. Very, very nice and clean there. He goes up into 7th position, but look at this, mate. Antstam right behind him. Antstam behind. Shag is on the ultra soft tyres as well, by the way. Brave decision running them. Of course, he qualified in Q2.
I went off, mate. I went off. Antstam is going
to... Been a while since you've started following, mate. Yo, how's it going, Deck? One of my oldest followers, of course.
Look at Anstan, he's away for a fucking shack, and he's gonna fucking... Where are you going?
Oh, nearly blew up. No, he's hit him!
Oh, he's lost the wing.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus. To
I'll
be fair...
that one.
Oh, and Battyman's took advantage. Battyman up to 8th. Do you know what? In that, it's one of the weird ones. Obviously, the blame does go to Anstan. He was a car behind, but I will actually defend him there. Because he, even though he did hit Shag, he actually lost the car before he hit him. So it wasn't a dive bomb by Anstan. I think that's damage on. Surely that's damage to the front right of Anstan here.
And the Renault behind.
It is. Mate, Anstan's got half a wing. And Shrews, this is all about patience now for Shrews. Don't go making any rash moves here, Shrews. This is all yours. Give it about a couple of corners. And Mellish just literally cut that corner so well, it looked like he absolutely fucking took the camera with him. Rara.
Yeah,
Rara
the Toro, mate. The Toro's fucking gone across, yeah.
Anstan's lost.
Shrews to go through.
Shrews going to go on the outside. That's a great move. He didn't. He had to. And Mellish now is going to move into the points. And that's unfortunate because he was having a really, really good run up until then. Just tapped the back of his car.
Batman.
But Anstan, lol. Do you know, it's unfortunate there for Anstan. He lost control of the car as opposed to drove into the back of him deliberately. That wasn't one of the old Anstan moves, let's put it that way. Battyman and Mustafa Shag. 2 Force India teammates.
Multi-21 shoulder.
No, mate, that's good driver awareness.
Shag's on fucking shitty tyres, mate. I wouldn't have started this race on that.
I wouldn't have either, mate, but Battyman... Sorry guys, I've got a bit of a quick drink now. Not beer, by the way, I'm not on the beer yet. Battyman could have gone for a move then, couldn't he? Down the inside, stuck it down the inside. He didn't. He waited. I think Scotty's in party with him, kind of almost like mentoring him in a way, just to say, don't do anything stupid. And Shaggy's coming to the pits.
Shag's come across.
Nah, I think he couldn't go anywhere. I think he was too close to the back. They're not in the same party, are they? But Shaggy comes into the pits then, gets rid of the ultras, and mate, Antstan, you can and dual coupe with a 3-second penalty. Guess what, Mark? Jason Pennell's points for Jason Pennell's. For now, it can happen, mate. Drew with a 3-second penalty, that's from 5th position. Whiteburn is beginning to take off, and we've got a battle here between Rara. Rara keeps running really wide at the beginning of Sector 2 when you go up over the left-hander. Antstan's admitted complete fault there. You know, it wasn't a case of he rammed him off. It's on stream, you can see it. When he went round the long right-hander, he literally lost control of the car. Inexperienced mark on the wheel, I'd probably say to that, wouldn't you? As opposed to dirty driving. Shrews and Battyman, two of our newest drivers, of course. Battyman making his debut here. And Mark, what
There's
a
a battle for the top 2. I can see it on Raras.
Let's have a look here. Wait, I was literally about to go down to Dan Pales and say, what a catch up.
Unique. I can see it from Raras cockpit.
On board now. What happened to me?
Unique shot standing inside.
What happened to Wybernator though? Because look, yeah, what happened to Wybernator? He was a whole second up the road.
Yeah, mate. No, he's not
got
anymore.
DRS.
He's not anymore.
Well, clearly not. Fucking clear at the battle on the track.
Raras, I know Raras got a 3-second penalty because I've seen it on the screen, but
I know Wybernator has 2. I know Wybernator has got something. I don't know what it is. I do know he got 1 warning or penalty.
They all got DRS.
Everyone's got DRS on Wybernator, Rara, and of course that base.
Wybernator's gone wide.
Just literally. Wybernator goes wide. Are his tyres gone, mate? Has he overheated the tyres potentially in the battles earlier on?
Yes, mate. His tyres are fucked.
I tell you what though, Deckman, I'm gaining the followers, man. The channel's exploding. It wouldn't be exploding if it wasn't shit like this on my channel, mate. This has fucking been amazing. Unique 3-second penalty. There you go, Mark. Now we have seen all 3 members, all 4, all of the top 4 or 5
hit
cars.
him.
Raras hit.
No,
Raras hit. No. He hit him off. Raras hit Unique off. I saw it in the background.
Yeah, that is bad.
What was he done that for?
Let him through, mate.
He's nearly hit a Unique. Let him go. I made Big Hairy Jock's probably thinking, fuck me, Christmas is coming early. What? Oh, he's hit Unique off. Unique is going to be fuming.
I was in Raras cockpit. That's how I was viewing the top 2, mate.
Can you record it? Have you recorded it, mate? Have you recorded it?
Yeah, I got it recorded as well.
Nice. I didn't see it. I only saw. I was on board with Wybernator, and you just see Rara and Unique go flying off in the background.
Yeah, Rara actually hit
mate, and do you know what? Hey, what's Unique doing?
Oh,
Unique has got his care. No, what is Unique doing?
Oh.
Unique's gone for a dive. Unique's gone for a dive. Unique went for a dive and he took about 3 cars with him.
Mate, I was still on Rara's cockpit, yeah.
What is he doing?
I can see the dive bomb as well, so I've seen everything.
What is he doing? What keep
Shrews has gone through.
It's carnage. It's carnage. Mellish has wing damage. Battyman's got wing damage. Rara's got wing damage. Shrews is up in a 5th. Unique took a dive at Jock. I'm not sure if it was late braking or not. Well, it obviously was. Jason Pennell's is running in 7th place. Mellish 6th. Battyman has to pit. Well, that's ruined about 5 or 6 people's races.
Yeah. Especially Batty. Actually, to be fair.
And Unique. Battyman is just off. Dan Pennell's up in 7th place now.
It all started, mate, when Rara fucking...
Rara tapped the back of Unique.
Yeah.
That was a mess.
That's when it all started.
Ralph says F3 is back. Beer has said in the comments, do you know what, I don't usually, usually when Beer will back me up here, look at Dan Pennell's on the back of his brother. On board with Dan here. And look at Shrews, look at Druid on the back of him as well. Mate, Beer has turned around as well. I'm going to let you know what Beer's comment is in a minute, but we're going to just literally have to stick on board with the action here. It's gone absolutely fucking mental in this race. Jason just needs to stay calm. I know he's been involved in a lot of incidents. He's getting absolutely swooped by everybody here. Druid up the inside, nice move. And Gripmaster's just nearly hit the back of him there. Look at this here, mate. The whole championship has just been thrown upside down, mate. Jesus, Dan Pennell's is going to be loving this. Rara, Unique, Bishop, Unique at this rate is actually out of the championship fight as it stands. He is gone. Jason Pennell's, we're going to stick on board with these guys. We're going 2-3 wide into the corner. Dual Cooper's found himself in 9th position. Pennell's on the inside of Coot. Coot runs wide. Jason Pennell's really up. I think Coot was looking at Gripmaster, wasn't he? Jason Pennell says, thank you very much. The gift that keeps on taking in that case. Good effort, Jason, back in the 9th position. This race has gone fucking mental. Mark, stay on board with them, because we've got a battle for the top 2 now. A base has caught up with fucking Wibinator.
The Red Bull on Jason Pennell.
Fucking hell. Oh, Coot and Jason.
I can't fucking see it.
Look at this. What a move by Jason. And look at this. Mustafa Shag, who was also caught up in the collateral there, wasn't it? Amazingly. Jason Pennell's...
Jason's in the pit, yeah.
Mate, it looked like someone had a fishing rod and pulled him back. Oh, you got to see that on the stream. That's brilliant. Shag on dual coup. Mustafa Shag on dual coup. Do you know what? I feel sorry for him out of everything. Batty man. I do. And he's gone on to ultras. What is he doing? Oh, Batty, unfortunate there, mate. Beer said earlier, mate, fucking hell, sorry, but this is absolutely shit driving, funny but shit. Do you know what? Under that particular moment, I don't usually...
I agree with him.
Oh, he's pitting anyway. I do. That was awful. But, you know, we're not going to be criticising individuals here, obviously. The clips that we get, well, we thought we were going to have a nice, easy fucking race. Fuck that off. Mellish is like, why is Mellish letting cars through again? Mellish, stop letting cars through.
Second, mate. That's
racing, mate.
5/10 away from winning the race.
Mate, amazing. Well, don't say that, mate. We thought Rara and Unique were going to be up there winning the race. They're currently running 14th and 15th place at the moment.
Mate,
fucking hell.
I tell you what,
what
mate.
a fucking race this has been.
I was on board with Rara. This was right at the start. And he hit Wibinator. Not Wibinator, fucking...
Hold on a minute. Yeah, no. Mate, do you know what? I said Shag had been caught up in that, didn't we? Mustafa Shag has gone for a 2-stop strategy. Remember, because he was on the ultras, wasn't he? Now he's gone to supers. Shaggy's just thought, fuck this, in case he pits in and then the next lap, Carnage ensues. So he might actually still
tell you what, mate,
with a 5-second penalty.
He's on the second... Yeah, Shag ain't done a bad deal, though. As long as his
no, he's not. He's going to have to pit again.
Right.
Yeah, Beer's just said on there, Shag pitted. Yeah, mate, to be fair, I kind of... Not that I didn't know because we watched him do it, but it was almost like he forgot he did.
Dan Pennell's into podium places.
Gripmaster and Shag. Gripmaster and Mustafa Shag. Mustafa Shag is on an absolute fucking tear right now. Fresh supers compared to worn softs.
He's through, mate. He's through.
And mate, the top 2 have pitted and come out the top 2. Oh,
wow.
Yes. What a
it's going to be a battle, yeah?
Amazing.
I reckon it's going to be a battle for the 3rd and last place on the podium, right?
Yeah.
And Druid's up there.
And obviously you're going to have top 2.
Druid's on 2 laps, yeah? Dan Pennell's on 11 laps. So it's out of...
It could be Ultras, Supers, Beer. I would go for Ultras, Supers. The Shag won't get podium here, mate. I don't think he's got to do 2 stops, isn't he? Druid, I think, is pretty much set for that particular purpose.
But we know what Druid does in the race, don't we? As soon as Druid does really well in the race...
Shrews is fucked up here, Mark. Shrews is fucked up.
Why?
What has he done? He will be running in a net 4th place based on pit stops. He's put the fucking Ultras on.
No, he ain't. Druid's on those softs.
No, Shrews I'm on about. Druid's fine. Druid's absolutely fine. He's going to be rolling in 3rd place in a few minutes. And he's caught Dan Pennell's up rapidly. Rara and Batty, man. Batty, I think, has just let Rara go, but... He's having a look back and go on, Batty, man. Have a good go at that backside. You know what I'm saying? Unique shot as well. So I had to throw that out, kind of lighten the mood a little bit there. And Dan Pennell's, and Dan pits. So Dan's pitting, mate. That is him coming in for his pit stop. He'll be going on to the soft tyres. And he'll be outside the points as well now.
Yeah.
Beer says Swizz for the win. No. Amazing, Swizz is the only one who hasn't had any carnage during the race, probably because he didn't fucking turn up for it. Well, he did, he kind of left. Dan Pennell's then, and we've got Unique Shots then on the back of Batman. Unique Shots is going to have to pit again. Mark is on Ultras. He's got the fastest lap. That may very well be the case, but what good is that when you've got to pit again? Unique's championship is done. Dan Pennell's going to have to come past these guys on track. Bishop is down here now. He's going to have to pit again, so he'll fall to the back of the grid. Jason Pennell's has himself a pretty good chance, an outside shot at scoring points, see if he can keep it going. A lot of people, mate, are calling for a base to win.
Look at that, Williams
He's got
on
a
bang,
hole in
man.
4 seconds.
Wow.
We're on board with that. Let's go on board with them 2 now. Battyman's tyres are... Oh, they've both got the same length of tyres because they both pitted in after that carnage, didn't they? We're going to have ourselves a very, very busy week ahead of us, Mark, I reckon. Oh, by the way, are you...
Shrews.
Well, obviously, we'll get the clips in. Go on, mate, sorry. Oh, Shrews.
No, they keep swapping. They swapped about 2 or 3 times already.
And look in the background here, Anstan and Jock. Anstan will be pitting again.
And Stan.
Jock's going
goes
on the
through,
outside. Is he going to hold it?
surely?
No, Jock does. Jock overtook him, mate, round the outside. Unique shots on the charge. He runs wide, though, and Battyman gets the position back. Good racing there by Battyman, doing pretty good there, watching for Unique shots, going for the overshoot.
Ooh.
Oh, shrooms on the back of Dual Coot.
Yeah,
That was very close.
And
He's going around the outside here. I think Coot may have let him go. Yeah, Coot's let him go. Coot's let him go.
Well, yeah, he's on
It
a
makes
better
sense.
tyre, though.
Yeah, and they're not in the same strategy, are they? And Gritmaster pits. That's too early. That's a little too early, I think. Super's 14 laps is a bit of a stretch, isn't it? I think, to be honest as well, Cookie, the way that everybody kind of crashed into each other, I think kind of red mist took over potentially, and they didn't select their own tyres. Bishop comes into the pits. His race was ruined on lap 1 anyway, as was Milky Bar's, who we crashed into the wall.
Mate, I'm going to call it now, yeah. The top 3 is going to stay exactly the same as they are now. I'm calling that.
It'll take a big effort, mate, or a big mistake to prove your theory otherwise there. Mark Anstan, of course, will... I reckon Jock is going to be interesting. Jock is going to come 4th here, I reckon.
Yeah.
Jock on Dual Coot. Jock, he's gone quite deep into that corner. We're going to go on board with Dual Coot now. What an overtake by Jock. He looked like he was going to fly around that corner, mate. Unbelievable stuff. What an absolutely fucking mental Grand Prix.
Oh, Rossi, brother.
I tell you what as well, though, mate.
And the
Dual Coot went for a move. He's just back. Oh, that was dangerous, mate. Don't back out of a move. Don't back out of the move. If you're going to go for it, mate, go for it. Or at least hang back. Coot kind of backed out of it in the middle of the straight. You don't want to do that, man. Potential inexperience there, but still doing quite well. Dual Coot here. He's currently running in the points. Of course, he does have to pit yet. And then he'll fall right down and Anstan. Jesus Christ, a bit late on the brakes. He needs to watch out. We had a conversation, me and Anstan, and about brake pressures, just making sure they go up. Obviously, it's different for the wheel, so that's where my kind of level of expertise ends. Base has caught Wybinator up by 1.3 seconds, and Dual Coot runs really wide there. What's that, mate? Or was it just that, yeah?
No, what you said, fucking the top 2. I want to see the top 2, fight. Because they're on the same tyre, same laps.
Anstan's gone for a move on Dual Coot. That's...
Undercut?
You got a warning for it. That's a harsh warning, that. That's a harsh warning.
That is.
That's a harsh warning for Anstan, I'm sorry. Like, people have cut the corner much worse than that in this race, and that would have... maybe it... Well, you know, it is America after all, isn't it? Battyman 3-second time penalty. I want to point out, though, Battyman's still ahead of Unique. And Rara is all over the back. Now, I'm going to say one thing, mate. This is the problem with people who run full traction. If you know, because the way he's going, I've noticed Rara's ran wide at that corner where Dan Pennells has just come. You know the corner that Gritmaster's just gone around now, the beginning of sector 2. People on full traction always run wide there, and they can't correct the car, which I think may have a big implication as to the crash that happened before. You know, between Rara and Unique. You know, because Rara is on full traction, it's harder, of course, to kind of stop the car from going into somebody else. You know, if you're on, obviously, if you're going to hit someone, you're going to fucking hit someone, aren't you? But being on medium traction, it's so much easier to kind of correct the spin, isn't it? On full traction, if you're going, see you later, bye-bye, pack your fucking bags. You know what I mean? That's what I mean, basically. But anyway, Battyman has been overtaken by Unique now, so Unique is in the points. That will not last, of course, because he does have to pit again.
The gap is coming down, yeah, to the top 2.
It's coming down, 3 tenths down, mate, 2.7. I'm watching on the screen, mate, at the same time. Guys, Red Bull's gone really wide in the background. Jokey, yeah, good spot as well. I was on board with that, mate, or just behind it. And they both
Unique shots, mate,
unique shots. Unique shots, we're going to have a look here. Oh, I'm trying to find the battle, and Antstan's obviously fucking pitted at exactly the same time, hasn't he? Fuck's sake. So... Give me a better fucking camera angle. Oh, Battyman on the inside. Oh, hello. Oh, Dual Coot spins out a little bit there. Battyman, a little bit of a late move. Just got to be very, very patient. Dual Coot will probably be pitting this lap anyway. There's no point in Batty going for a move through the S's. Wait till the DRS. I'll look behind me. We finally got a good camera angle for the first time in about fucking 15 laps. And sector 1. Anstan's off. Anstan. Coming out the pits, I'm assuming.
3 seconds.
3-second penalty for him. Dual Coot has let a couple of cars go. Dual Coot lets Batty and Dan Pennells go. Anstan, I think he had a collision with Jason Pennells, mate, going through the S's. Mellish just does what he does and pulls out the way. He's
set to 1 and 2.
Okay. I think that's Mellish, mate, at the end, letting people through, or letting his teammate go. Probably the best bet, even though they're both running in 15th and fucking 16th. I believe, mate, the battles are going to be had in a minute here, because we've got unique shots on worn tyres, worn ultras, dampenels on pretty fresh softs. We're going to be seeing those two come to blows very soon as well, you'd imagine. Rara will need to pit again. He's currently 3.5 seconds behind Jock. Look, like, I don't know, this has been unbelievable. Unbelievable. Never a dull moment. Jock with a 3-second penalty as well. Fantastic racing, guys. Obviously, we had that myriad of incidents, which was completely fucking shocking, by any account.
Mate, Shag,
Unique has pitted him.
Shag is catching Druid.
Shag's fourth. He's still catching him. Shrews is catching Shag though, but obviously Shrews does need to pit again. What? Like, do you know what? We're going to take away that incident that happened before. Really good race, Mark, so far, isn't it? Really good race.
Base,
Barring
1.8
that.
seconds now. That is fired down.
Kakashi's still... Wait, do you know what? One person we've not actually spoken... Oh, Dampenels. And Batty runs wide. Batty runs wide. Dampenels overtook him as well.
Why does the gap come
just
down
got
so
some
much? Now it's 1.3, 1.2.
Has Wybernette got a problem here?
I think he has, mate, because the gap is folding. Just now, yeah, it's 2 seconds. I'm watching the top two now.
Yeah, it's just come down 1.6 seconds in about 15 corners.
9 tenths.
He's hauling him in.
I don't know what he's doing.
Keep an eye on the guys behind me. I think we've got a battle between Dampenels, Battyman and Jewel Coot. Keep your eyes peeled on that one, mate. Unique has caught... Oh, here we go. Give me a second, actually. Unique has caught Jason Pennells. Oh, that's a bit late breaking there by Unique. Got to watch out there. He knows he's going to get the job done soon. Be very patient. I see the gap back up to 1.3 now. Wybernette seems to have kind of cooled the situation here. And Battyman, Dampenels and Jewel Coot all in a three-way battle. We're going to go back to the Jason Pennells.
Unique shots, yeah.
Bread and butter, mate. Bread and butter. Bread and butter. We're going to go back up to the battle in front though. Battyman, Dampenels, and Jewel Coot. Jewel Coot and Batty both need to pit again. Dampenels has done the right thing and got away from that battle. I think he might have had a bit of an incident there because he's dropped a couple of seconds back on Rara. And Shag pits in. Shag has had silently a really, really solid race. Luckily, he would have been right in the thick of that carnage. A base with a 3-second penalty could be massive at the end of the Grand Prix.
I think
going round. He's going to be going to the end.
That's any gap there under, well, apart from Anstan, actually.
Davis said because Lewis is quicker. Lewis, aka a base, has been absolutely sensational since joining the league, no doubt about that. And Kakashi runs wide there. Anstan takes full advantage. And Bishop, mate, is actually still running. He's in 16th position, having... all the championship fucking contenders have all been in absolutely mad incidents today, haven't they? It's been fucking carnage. But
Kashi, I'm watching.
Kakashi is currently 0.3 down. He's got Bishop behind him as well. Mellish is all over the back of Bishop. Bishop has had an absolute stinker this race. This has possibly been his worst ever Grand Prix. And Mark, a good point. One retirement. Still got 17 people running. And here comes Shag. Shag on Jewel Coot. Nice and easy does it. DRS straight. Just over 10 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. And makes the move done. Jewel Coot is still not pitted. Is Coop going to Ultras? I think he is, you know. Druid comfortably.
There's a crash! Kakashi's out.
Who is it? Kakashi's gone. That
Kakashi,
was... Well,
yeah,
oh,
he's gone.
hello.
He's just reversed into the wall. I don't know why, but...
Oh, I guess you got the whole 3-point turn nailed down there, Kakashi. Mellish on the back of Bishop. 1 second in it. Lewis is quicker than... He does appear to be quicker than Wybernate, doesn't he? Considerably so, but Wybernate, of course, has himself a really good habit of managing just to kind of pull the moves out. Oh, the base went into the grass there. Got to be careful there. Don't want to get too much dirt on your tyres going into a very, very tricky section of the course. Got back down to 9/10 of a second. I don't think he's going to get DRS though.
Gone down to
Unique
8
shots. And Jewel Coop hits finally, so Unique back into the points. Oh, he did get DRS. The base must just have snuck under 1 second. What the fuck was that? And he... Fucking hell. Anyway, we are running now, ladies and gentlemen, just over 9 laps to go in the American Grand Prix, and we have got ourselves a very, very interesting end to the race. We're going to quickly switch over to Unique shots going through the S section. Keep your eyes peeled on that, mate, if there is a really, really close section there. Gritmaster does get a penalty. And Unique shots on the inside there. Good move there by Unique up into 9th position. Damage limitation by him. Fucking, what a fucking race this has been, man. Any other battles going on down the field? Jewel Coot, Battyman, both newcomers. Julkoot there did cut that corner. That's going to be a 3-second penalty applied to him. Bishop, we've got these. It's pretty much a 4-car battle
Bishop,
here,
yeah,
with Mellish on the fringes. 6/10. 6/10 a base. This could very well be a change in the pecking order here in F3. A base having himself a very, very nice race. It would have been quite interesting to see these guys. What?
Drag.
Battyman and Julkoot. What's happened? Battyman, what a move there by Julkoot! Late, very, very late in the braking. Saw an opportunistic gap. Julkoot did leave the door open for him. Batty having a real look at the inside there. What are you saying about Shag, mate? Oh yeah, Shaggy on the back of Dampenels. Shrews does pit in, so that's going to promote this battle up into the battle for 6th position. And I think Shrews is going to come out ahead of Unique Shots. This should be quite interesting. But Shrews is on ultra soft tyres, mate, as well. And Julkoot is on the supers. Ultras marked 9 laps. This sort of stage of race is going to be a bit fucking sketchy. I reckon they'll just be able to pull through. You'd imagine, wouldn't you?
Maybe.
Bit of a tricky one.
I went off.
Maybe, baby. I would have gone supers, mate, until at least next lap. But you never know. Do you know what? That's brilliant. Beer, that is fucking hilarious. Ben Prime, get yourself on that, mate. Every time Shag goes up the DRS back straight, I bet he still shits himself waiting for a Toro Rosso to trash him into 1,000,000 miles an hour bars. I'm not sure if you know what he means, mate, but the best crash ever that I've ever seen on this game occurred. It was Ryan in a practice race. He went to take me out on the back of the DRS straight, and he fucking hit Shag, and Shag went flying through the air, one hand in the air, one hand on the wheel, trying to turn him, flying into the fucking wall. Fucking funny. Oh,
mate, have a look at Base, yeah, on TV pod.
Oh, mate,
he looks quicker than what he is.
At the moment, mate. No, he's very quick, mate. Base is, to be fair, man, he's improved so much. He's probably F2 level in terms of pace. But a 3-second penalty.
No, it wasn't, mate. It wasn't.
Mate, it's this game, mate. It is what it is. It throws out the beautiful things in life to you. I can't wait till tomorrow. Everyone else is going to get penalties. I'm going to get fuck all. Pretty much.
Mate, if you do what Base has done, yeah, you're going to get penalties.
Shag and Dampenels. Shag and Dampenels. Shag and Dampenels. Mustafa Shag up the inside. Gets the job done. Mustafa Shag up into 6th position. Rara is, of course, 9 seconds up the road here. Dan on much older soft tyres. And you'll see Shrews probably catching back up.
Yeah, Dan will get him. And he's getting him now. He had to slow down.
Nah, mate, Dan got overtaken by Shag there. Dan got overtaken by Shag there, mate. That was pretty much all there. And look, you're on, a base, sorry, forgive me, I thought you were on about that. Druid having himself a really solid Grand Prix, mate. Avoided a lot of the carnage. Thank you for thank you for flying air, Shag. Please remember to remain seated until the aircraft comes to a complete stop. Box. Fuck off, you pair of fucking wet wipes. Anyway, back to the action. Mate, 3 people just got 3-second penalties within 3 seconds. That was a record. Oh, basically lost it there coming out of the second to last corner.
Sector 1 and 2.
Yellow flag, sector 1 and 2. Who is it? It's Junior Mellish. Mellish is really, really far off the track here. And here goes the base.
5,
this
now
is
4
crazy.
tenths.
What's why did he go defensive?
3 tenths.
Oh, is it him? Is that wing damage? I didn't see anything come off the car. Why did Wybernet go defensive there? That's bizarre. He didn't need to. A base wasn't. A base has got half a brain. You know what I'm saying? He probably got a full brain, but we know he's got at least half a brain. He ain't gonna go stick one up the inside there. No one will. Fuck me. Yeah, Stan wouldn't have fucking done that. Oh my god,
mate, less than half a second now. Oh, barely.
Yes, mate, we're going to stick on board with that battle. It's pretty much it's the closest thing we've got at the moment. Shrews with the fastest lap. We're going to see him. He's going to come to the back of Dampenel soon, mate.
He's got DRS
here
now.
We go. The battle for the lead. Why, but he's gone defensive again. It's too early. I know you're breaking the slipstream, but a little bit too early to go defensive in that sense. Comes across to the racing line. You're allowed to do that. A base wasn't there. Locked up very, very wickedly now. I think that's the problem with his tyres, mate, isn't it, really? But here we go then. 0.6 of a second up between Rara and Jock. Obviously, if we get the clips mark, I think we're going to know there's going to be a lot of position changes anyway, aren't we? You know what I mean? It was kind of a bit of a mess. Let's have a look here. We are rolling then the battle for the top 2. Rages on still. Lewis is getting. He needs to just. I think the thing that a base needs to do now, Mark.
The only other close battle, mate, is Rara on.
It's way down, isn't
Jock.
it?
Yeah.
Rara.
No, it's Rara on Jock.
Rara on slightly older tyres. Mellish 3-second time penalty, of course. He's well down the order. Rara
Jock
with
goes
another
wide.
3-second penalty. Jock goes wide. Rara doesn't gain any time. We're going to go flick back up to the top battle here. I'm going to try my best to keep on board with as much of the action as possible. Me, I'm beat. Well, thank God I'm going to be literally doing it. Jesus Christ. Just reading what Beer's saying about Shag, kind of boasting about the racecraft of him. He's even better when he's airborne, mate, to be honest with you. Incredibly good airborne driver. Really good at landing planes of it as well. Anyway, we'll move
think
back
he's
onto
working
the action
for
here.
EasyJet,
Jock with 3
mate.
seconds. No, mate, he's on the guys who watched that crash. No, he's on Ryanair. You guys know the pun there. Anyway, let's try and get back into the action. So we have got ourselves still the battle rages on. Why, but another lockup mark coming to about lap 26, 27. He's going to really feel the pain then. So many lockups. Why, but a base has been incredibly smooth in comparison. Rara has still not got past Jock.
Yeah, I'm
He's got
watching
a
that.
lot.
Now.
This is just literally flipped on board with him. He's got DRS here. We're going to get on board to the TB pod of Rara, and you can see he's clearly catching him. He's going to get the move done. He's gone for the inside line.
He's sending one down
Jock's
the
gonna
inside.
Jock can hang this. Jock can still hang this if he wants to. He doesn't. Rara gets the move done. Rara moves up into 4th position, of course. And the guy who we did hit earlier in the race, Unique, mate, has had a very different contrast in form and is currently sitting down in 9th position. Unique and Bishop, or Unique Shots, is completely out of the championship hunt now, Mark. He's needed to win the race. Jock also needs to win the race. What's happened here? Jason Pennell's handstand's gone off. This mate is carnage back here. Look at this. Whoa, Jewel Coot just swept across the front, guys. Come on. Jason Pennell's up to 11th place. Jewel Coot. Look at Jewel Coot on the inside here. We've not followed these guys. And look at this just behind Battyman and Bishop. Battle for 14th. We're on about this. These battles not making a fucking difference. Mate, Big Hairy Jock has just fallen back 4.4 seconds. Or 4 seconds to Rara in a lap. And Ant-Stan, Jewel Coot, these guys are all absolutely all over each other here.
Watching Jason, yeah, I can
Literally.
see like 3-4 cars behind him.
Mate, I'm literally
crazy.
watching the middle of the group. It's incredible, this battle here. Good God. So, anybody who is new to the stream, guys, please be sure to drop a follow. 562 motherfuckers have followed me. You may not all be motherfuckers, but you are for this particular purpose. Thank you very much.
You can see everything.
Oh, mate. Oh, no, mate, I'm on board with a different version. I'm going to be on board here with Ant-Stan to see if he can get the move done on Jason. I think he probably will. No, he's way too far back. But
That's 5 cars there, mate.
And he's got to... This is why people almost meme about him. You've got to stop diving up the inside in that sort of manner. You know, you've got to be patient about your moves. I'm going to say the difference between himself and the guys at the front. Ant-Stan, mate, he literally just... It looks like he's going to dive every time. You don't need to. You're fine if you just sit back and
Mate,
wait
funny
for people.
thing, yeah, I've seen a red arrow, yeah, I'm wiping it out.
Oh, Bishop and Jewel Coot. Battyman Sormit's got across. There's a huge battle going on for 13th here. And Bishop, that's a great move. Great move. We've got a yellow flag set to throw. Oh, it's Kakashi get out of the... No, Kakashi get out of the way of the front runners, mate. But that could be a bit of a distraction in the base. Why Benito in a base? The base has himself a good run up the inside here. And he's tapped the back of his car. And a base is off. He tapped the back of Why Benito's car, mate. Game over, wing off. Mark, a base, wing off. Race over. Nope. To be honest, mate, they both went for the corner. The base just tapped the rear of his car. There you go. And Bishop's crashed off. Oh, my days. Can you believe the change
15
that's happened
seconds
here?
away now. Druid
It's
is
over, mate. It's over.
crashing.
It's
Druid.
over for a base. No, it's over for a base, mate. Bishop has left the session.
Druid
He's
round the
gonna
outside. Think.
He's
Oh,
gonna-
think
just
fight
wait.
Druid,
Just
mate.
wait.
Think,
Just wait.
yeah.
Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Just wait. He's got no wing.
Let him
Don't
through,
be
mate.
stupid. Beer has said on the comments, mate, even though he's been singing a bass's praises, Beer is kind of very humble. And he turned around and said, well, Beer humble, he's probably going to slap me for saying that, to be honest, but he said Lewis made a mistake. He did make the mistake, mate. He just come a little bit too close to the back of his car, didn't he? Curtains, Wybernator, 3 times across the line in first in a row, mate. Unbelievable turn of events. Wybernator has himself a potential chance, an outside shot here, Mark, of the championship. Incredible scenes. Dan Pennell's running in 7th place.
I think you got to feel for Baser because I think I might have done the same myself.
It's a learning curve, mate.
When you get the
Learning
momentum,
curve.
yeah, and you've been stuck behind the car, yeah, for like 5, 7, 10 laps, you need to do something different to what your last lap was. So you go and
We
then
got a disqualification, multiple penalties.
Malice.
Man down, motherfuckers, man down.
Safety car.
Wow.
We just chat about. Can we
But
just
Elsa
chat about
Anstan's gone.
Nick?
Where's he gone? Where's Anstan gone?
Oh,
Actually, where is
Mexico,
he?
I think.
Mate, no, he's. Have you seen how far he's gone off? I'm guessing that was something to do with what you would call a dive bomb, potentially, because he's ended up... In fact, do you know what I think he was doing? I think he was investigating Mustafa Shag's crash site to make sure there wasn't any fucking arms or legs on the fucking floor. But anyway, we move back on. Mate, Abasis fell to 9th place.
Yeah, and on the
Fucking
plus
hell.
side, mate,
Rara on the
can we
podium.
just say, yeah, what a fucking
Ooh.
good race Druid is having. Like, you know?
Yes, mate, and do you know
yes.
what? He's been out of trouble.
Yeah.
Druid has had... We'll think back to Hungary. Druid did it. I'm going to say it as it is. Druid did a dive bomb on Bishop on the last lap of Hungary, didn't he? And crashed himself off.
Yeah.
He did. He clearly did it.
Well,
Druid has kept himself out of trouble.
He's going to be alright, mate, because he's...
Oh,
he's mild,
mate, have you seen a base? 3
Yeah.
laps to go. He's on the soft tyres. Oh, dear. Oh, God, on my life.
Yeah,
The
great
hashtag
master.
hero to zero moment.
Yeah.
Based at Anstan's gone to Mexico. No, mate, Anstan's gone fucked off towards fucking... I think he's actually gone towards the Bermuda Triangle. He's actually come back.
Mate,
and
I think Anstand, yeah, me and that's all Abu Dhabi. He's fucked off.
He's fucked off across the fucking Pacific. Fuck this shit, I'm out of it. Anyway, guys, you have to say, what an incredible race. Guys in the comments, driver of the day, go.
Druid.
Me, you said Druid. I am going to say... think out the box here.
I wouldn't
Wait a
even say Wibinator, even if I didn't make my mind up.
No,
yet.
I'm not.
Wibinator,
He's done amazing.
he's good to win this race, yeah, but no.
It's a tricky one.
I'm going for Druid because his qualifying was good, and now his race is even better. If not, it
I
would
think
have
a lot of the
been
guys are
Shag.
saying Rara for driver of the day. That could be quite controversial. Don't mention
No,
that on unique shots.
no.
We'll leave that
I
there.
was
No,
in his,
not this
I
time.
was
Not
in
a
his
chance.
cockpit, mate. He caused the crash in the first place.
Yeah, he caused the whole carnage, didn't he?
Yeah, so
We're
no,
going to have to
not
interview him.
Rara.
That's going to be fun. That's going to be very fun. I don't think Rara is actually going to... Cookie, Rara's got a lot of penalties, to be fair. I don't think... Mate, I'm actually going to...
Jock,
I don't
maybe?
know. Like, do you know who I want to say? I want to say Shag.
Yeah.
Because he's had 2 stops. He's in 5th. Well, he's in 5th at the moment, but Dan Pennell's just hauling him in, actually. That's a good point. Let's get back to the action really quickly. Cookie said Druid. A.S. Roberts has said Battyman. That's a good shout, actually. I know Batty's not in the points, but Battyman's had a really, really good opening day. And remember, if he wasn't caught up in that carnage, Mark, he would have gone onto soft tyres and been in the top 4.
Yeah, the carnage that Rara caused, yeah, fucked Batman up.
Obviously, Unique, really late breaking. I'm not sure if we'll obviously catch what everyone says later.
Look at Dan Pennell's.
Do you know what? Do you know what I'm going to say, Mark? I'm saying Mustafa Shag for drive that day. I think, where are you going with Druid?
I'm going to say Druid,
but then there's valid points for pretty much all... Be honest, mate, barring Rara, all the top 5 have themselves a good shout out for driver of the day. Rara's had a fucking stinker, to be honest with you. We're going to... Oh, Unique has just had a mare, hasn't he? Unique would have been right up there at the front, but we're going to go on board, Mark, to... Mr. Wibinator, 3 weeks in a row he's crossed the line. You can't discount this. Wibinator, by the way, with this result, obviously, depending on if Rara does keep the position he's in, obviously, we'll leave that up to the stewards, aka the 2 people in this party. We'll leave that there. Yeah, the fucking cryptic clues go then, doesn't it? Wibinator will be literally then 56 points down. 56 points down on Rara with 3 races to go. The way he's going. And Unique just keeps getting penalty after penalty here. I don't know what's gone on with Unique. And he's disqualified himself. He's been disqualified for multiple penalties. Unique's lost. He's lost all his points. Oh my god.
Why on the last lap did you do that?
Mark, look.
Yeah,
look at 10th position battle, but we're going to stop it here a minute because YJ Wyburn 91 wins the American Grand Prix. What a fucking drive. But wait, look at the battle for 10th. Battyman and Jason Pennell's. The gift that keeps on giving. Up the Batty. We'll So sorry. Oh, Peggy 3.
I think Penel's
over
ones
to
have been in the
Druid.
top 10.
Druid gets
now.
second. Druid gets second. Rara third. He has got a lot of penalties now. An awful lot of penalties now. Jock. Will Jock get third? Jock third. No, it's Rara.
No, you don't.
Oh. Oh, this podium's...
Oh,
Shag gets
Shag
third!
gets third!
Shag gets third!
Shag gets third!
Driver of the day.
Fuck it up.
Driver of the fucking day right there.
Yeah.
They all fell down. Dan Penel's fourth. Shrew's fifth.
I'm
Unbelievable.
sticking with my mate, I think.
A base fastest lap. 8th
But
position.
it's
Damage
nice.
limitation.
I didn't get to do this in Russia yet, but I get to chat to Shag.
You get a chance. On Mark. Please tell me that this isn't the best race we've seen.
One of them.
Jason Penel's 9th. Unbelievable.
Fucking Druid's fucking. Can't wait for
Jason
this.
Penel's.
9th place.
Man, I
Fair
feel
play to him, mate.
emotional for Jason.
All this shit that
He
he's
had a
had,
much
yeah.
better race.
I'm glad
he had a
got
crash
ninth.
with Jewel Coot at the start, mate. He had a crash with Jewel Coot at the start. It happens in America. Fucking believable. Wow. Could you bring in Wyburn and Shag, please, mate? Fucking hell. Crying out loud, mate. What the... Unique in the comments says shit race. Yeah. Yeah. For a lot of people it was. I'll tell you what though, for a spectacle, that is one that will go down for the ages, mate. That had everything, that race. Wyburnator claims his third win of the season. Obviously the second one he's going to get credited for. Bishop, not Bishop, fucking hell, he's like somewhere, he's still racing around fucking Japan, he's that far down. Druid in second, and Mustafa Shag bags third on penalties.
You have to bring him in, mate.
I'll bring him in, mate, yeah.
Yeah, got it.
Just fucking wow. Just wow. Don't join party, fuck off. So, ladies and gentlemen, the finishing positions come in. Nobody survived without penalties. So Wyburnator wins. Druid second. Shag third. I'm going to grab a screenshot. Caught that perfectly. Dan Penel's fourth. Shrew. That's good for Dan's championship, mate. Dan moves himself literally now 21 points down. 23 down on Rara now. So he's within a race victory. Jock 7th. A base 8th. Could have been so much more. Penel's 9th. Jason Penel's 9th. Gritmaster gets the final points position. It's about time he started getting himself up there. Also as well, Battyman, credit to him and his first Grand Prix. Good stuff. Jewel Coot is in 12th. Good debut for Jewel Coot, mate. Had himself a lot of incidents. Antstan in 13th. A lot of incidents for him as well. Kakashi 14th. Bishop actually had a DNF in the end as well. Milky Bar 16th. And Unique and Mellish with disqualifications. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, Wyburnator and Druid and Shag, if you can please just include your audios and say, Pos is a wanker.
Pos is a
Please.
wanker.
Pos is a wanker.
That's one. Shut up, shut scream, fuck off.
Pos is definitely a wanker.
that is going to be the mic check of F3 now, guys. By the way, we just want to make sure. So, hashtag positive wanker. I'll do the last roll call. Guys, I tell you what, guys in the comments, before we start, positive wanker in the comments. Come on, up the fucking wire, you wankers. No one knows what that means but me and Druid, but fuck it all. Anyway, Wyburnator.
You will if you watch rugby league.
Amen, man. Amen. Respect. Hopefully we win. Anyway, moving back on topic. Wyburnator, third time across the line in first, second one in 3, of course, that you're going to be classified for. Great start again, Wyburnator. Talk us through your start and obviously then for the remainder of the race.
I know I've been starting well. Over the last few races, I've always gained places. And yeah, I managed to get ahead of Rara and Lewis into turn 1. And yeah, had a good little battle with Unique. I weren't too sure, like I was trying to hurry up to get past him because Rara was right behind me. I thought, not what I need. Managed to get him in the end, and then yeah, sort of started to struggle with the tyres. Rara and Unique had some sort of incident, and yeah, then Lewis caught me up. We had a good little battle, and then we both pitted. I got a little bit of a gap out again, and then yeah, I just struggled with the tyres, and the last sector just was killing me. And yeah, then I don't really know what happened to him up in turn 1. I don't think I moved across or anything like that. I mean, I don't know whether you've seen anything different. I don't know. I've recorded
We did,
it.
We caught it all. We caught it all, mate. I'll kind of give my two-piece. A lot of the guys in the comments said, "Base, just hit the back of your car, mate. No fault, you just hit the back of your car."
Oh, what, the
Out of
one
the first
where
corner,
when
there
he
was-
spun? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
recorded it just for the fact of just so I could prove that I haven't.
Thank fuck. That's what
Yeah,
we're looking
thank
for,
fuck
guys.
for
You know what I mean?
that, yeah.
Fuck for that, like. But no, Webinator, I'm gonna alert you now to the championship fight for you. So
Okay.
with Rara down, you are amazingly still in it. You were 66 points down going into this. Rara, you gained 17 points, so you're now 49 points behind with 75 to play. Obviously, a lot of clips are going to, me and Mark are going to be very, very busy because a lot has happened in that Grand Prix. But once again, third race in a row. Obviously, Japan, you had that 5-second stop go. But 3 races in a row, Webinar. You've had a cracking start. You've qualified well, and you've raced like a champ. And to be fair, I've won eSIM championships before, the likes of Beer, in there. You've won championships before, guys who have been in racing leagues for years, who've obviously gone the best. I know Robbo's won pretty much championship in every fucking thing he's ever opened his eyes on in racing, whenever he's been allowed to finish it. But what I'm trying to get at is, mate, people are beginning to really, really pay notice to what you're doing, and it's getting to the point where it's consistent. Obviously, when you won in, I believe it was Singapore. No, was it? No, Russia you won, didn't you? Russia was
Yeah,
your first
Russia
one.
won. Yeah.
Everyone was taken aback by how quick you were then. Suzuka, people started to half expect it now, mate. People expect you to be almost winning every race now. Does that give you an added bit of pressure, or does it give you an incentive to get better yourself and just to keep on top of it?
It gives me more of an incentive to keep going, to be fair. Obviously, with just how lucky I need to be with this championship, if amazingly I somehow do it, but yeah, I've still got to win 3 out of 3, and I'm not so good at Abu Dhabi's the one I'm really going to struggle at, I believe. But other than that, the other 2 I'm quite comfortable with. I can do it. Why
been it? A quick question
Let
for
him
me,
speak,
mate.
man. Come on.
Good. Go on, mate.
Gotta get on.
Mad bastard. Come on. We're good. Go on. Carry on.
But no,
Just cut the fuck across him.
I thought I caught him out there, but no.
Go on, mate. Go on, Danny.
When Base was fighting you, yeah, do you like it's mentioned in the stream? Do you think you were defending when you on corners that you shouldn't have to, or
Yes.
was your
Good point.
ERS
Good
system,
interruption there,
or-
actually. Yeah.
No, I don't think I did. I did do it once. I noticed I'd done it, and I was laying into myself for it because I moved across to cover a line when he was nowhere near. But a couple of, the lap before, I didn't move across, it looked like the same sort of distance, and he was very close to me. Which is I've done it a couple of times into the the Bahrain corner, as I'm going to call it. The left-hander at the end, a couple of times where I just couldn't get. I didn't know where he was going to come from. But no, other than that, when he did get alongside me, I thought I'd just kept my car there, so he had to go really narrow. So it gave me the chance to duck back under him, which it did work. So, but yeah, no, I have done it a couple of times, and it sort of annoys me as well. Cause I think, why the fuck have I done that for? But yeah,
Be me saying, oh, go on. Sorry.
I will have one more point.
Let him
I
speak.
got the 20 seconds that you
Yeah,
wanted.
boy. Yes, boy. Shut the fuck up, Pos, you cunt. But no, this is definitely a necessary interruption, though, now, mate. But I just want to say, congratulations, though, man.
Thank you very
You've
much.
turned your season from shit at the start. You had the crash with Beer and Baku. People were watching it. We were watching the streams, and I'm actually thinking for saying it in Spain. We were like, oh fuck, here comes Wybinator. Now we're saying, oh fuck, here comes Wybinator across the line to win. Congratulations, mate. 25 points. Legendary.
Thank you very much, mate.
That's 1-all. That's 1-all for the me and Dragoon interruptions. We are on level pegging.
Cheers, boys.
But no, let's get this moving a bit quicker. I will simply say though, Druid, congratulations for second place. You showed pretty solid pace throughout the whole of the race weekend. You were there or thereabouts all the way through, really. Talk us through your race, mate.
Yeah, didn't quite get the start I wanted. I'll admit, I thought I was gonna kind of messed up my start a little bit, but I managed to hold on to 5th, and then when Unique and Rara came together, that just sort of opened the door for us from 3. Jeff came on the mic and was like, "Oh yeah, pit lap 9." I was like, "Sod that." But my tyres were getting just eaten anyway, so I ended up pitting a bit early, which may have benefited me. but I got a bit caught up in traffic with Jason, because I know he was struggling from qualifying with his setup. And then one of the Toro Rossos, like, I think their front wing blew off, just exploded in the face. Then I nearly crashed into them, and that slowed me down a bit more. So yeah, didn't quite work out as much as Jeff would have liked that, and then my pace just dropped off more and more. Or at least I've done well, considering that, you know, unfortunately
done
the
well, mate.
base, you know, ended up in the back of, excuse me, Wideborn. But I don't know. I wasn't the most fun
This
race on
race
my
is
end.
basically, to sum it up for you, has been a boring fucking race, but it's been one where you've profited on.
Yeah,
And found yourself in a. And
I
mate,
think-
you know, to be honest with you, if you had this consistency earlier in the season,
oh,
we would be talking to you as well as Wyburn. To be
Oh,
fair,
no.
because you've been in many positions where you've been first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth in qualifying, and ended up coming ninth and 10th in DNFing. But for
Yeah.
myself, to say 18 points, mate, you can't laugh at that. You are obviously not in the championship fight, but obviously you'll be battling the guys around you. Really
Yep.
quick one before I hand you over to Dragoon, mate. What are your thoughts about Mexico?
I don't mind it. It depends if I can get a reasonable setup together. But yeah, I don't mind it.
What I will say, mate, hopefully we'll be speaking to you again there. But 18
Well,
points,
let's
mate.
hope,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Over to Dragoon.
Yeah, I was watching you, Liam, and in Q1, obviously Shrews had the better of you in Q1, and then you had a better of
Yeah.
him in Q2 and in Q3. I think you pitted your first stop.
I
Yeah,
think it was
fucking
lap 11.
Yeah,
Or something
yeah. I
like
think your first stop, mate, fucking sent you down the grid, but then you kept crawling back
I know.
and crawling. I was watching you anyway all the time, obviously because you're in the yellow car, and
Oh, yeah.
but yeah, fair play
Fucking
to you, mate.
fanboy.
Yeah, but Shrews could have beat him, but he didn't. It's all about beating your teammate, I think, and you done the best job in the running team, and you got paid for it,
Cheers.
so that's good.
By the way, Mark's in a Toro Rosso, guys. Just want to kind of throw that to you, but yeah, we'll kind of leave that out. Fucking hell. But no,
Mate, there's
and
only
I'll
one
say
team.
on behalf
I
of you, Mark.
support.
I'll sit on behalf of you, Mark. You are Mark's driver of the day, Druid.
You are, mate.
That's
Not
not
just.
just because of the
thank
yellow
you.
car.
It's
No,
no.
not
It's
because
not.
of
It's,
your
it's,
I'm not
it's
the
not
driver,
just
but
because
I'm
you're in
not.
the yellow car, mate. I think you done well in Q2 and Q3, yeah, and you earned a place that you finished in, so that's why you're my driver of the day.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
because you're in the
I've-
yellow car.
I will say this thing while I've got the chance, right? I didn't watch the stream during the race because it fucks my internet up. But you know, when you two were both like, "What's he doing going out in Q2 again?" I was worried that I was going to get put down because Wybernator, you said
Yeah.
he was going to possibly in trouble.
Why
I
go
just
back
thought,
out
well,
and
I'll go
hold
right at the
yourself,
very
mate?
end. Yeah, I was just to cover myself off just in case, but I ended up not needing to, so I was alright.
I was hoping that, mate. I was hoping that, but yeah, we both called it. Why is he
Yourself
going back
back in
out?
the
You're safe.
fucking pits.
You were in
Fucking
fourth
get
at
back
the
in the
time,
pits, you
mate.
mad.
You were in fourth at the time. You were safe.
I know. Yeah, I don't know. You never know with these
Well,
races, do you?
congratulations from me, mate.
Well done, mate.
Obviously, on to Mexico for you there, mate. 18 points. And how I'm speaking to you in this race after two stopping, fuck only knows. Mustafa Jagger's back fifth position in this fucking race. I'm not going to take no credit, but he was using the setup that AJ helped me give, and we were speaking in high praise of it about 5 minutes before the start of the big party. This one's probably going to be the craziest question, but Shag, how was your race?
Well, how can I say, the qualifying didn't exactly go the way I thought because I kept freaking invalidating my bloody lap, like, so that didn't go well, so I didn't get exactly where I wanted to be on the grid. Did my usual flying start off the line, got made up a couple of places before we got to turn one. Managed to avoid all the mayhem they usually get on turn 1 and 2. Got my head down. And I decided then my strategy was going to be I was going to do a two-stop. Reason being, my thought behind it was I'm going to have really grippy tyres for longer. So that was my idea, and it seemed to work out. I did not expect to get third. I thought maybe fourth or fifth or something, but third. But my idea was I knew this track is, how can I put it, vicious with the penalties. So I was just trying to keep between the line. I wasn't really pushing too hard. I was just trying to keep a nice, clean race, and end result, I grabbed the third place and a podium for the old fossil again. Woo, woo, woo. Get it on, you bitches.
Helped out by a lot of incidents, but I'm going to pull into one incident in particular. It didn't, of course, involve you. But I
Right.
thought you were actually involved in, but I didn't realise you pitted. You pitted the lap before the carnage.
Ah, right.
That is the ultimate, because what happened was obviously Rara hit the back of Unique. Unique had no wing, hit Batty, hit Jock. Mellish, who was right up there at the time, he got caught up in the melee. There was about 6 or 7 cars that got caught up, but you pitted the previous lap. And by the time they'd all sorted themselves out, you'd managed to
Yeah.
get round. So, incredible luck. But of course, as in the old words say, I used to wind everyone up in ESR by saying this all the time, but to finish first, mate, first you got to finish, and third at a bad place if you don't get first. Congratulations,
No,
Shag. One
no.
more thing from me. Mexico, what are your thoughts?
Well, I'm not. That's another one of my not so hot tracks. Like, so we'll just see. I'll just try and do the same again. Try and keep it between the lines. Try and keep it nice, clean, and maybe I'll win it with the timing board again. You never know.
You never know,
but
mate.
no.
Anything can happen in F3, and it has proven
Brilliant race. I had some
that
good
way.
battles with people. So I mean, I enjoyed it. I was. I made a couple of good moves coming up into turn 1. I don't normally like to go dive bombing, so I did give space, and I could have gone faster, but I give the space and to give that. You got to when you come up to turn 1, and
one
I
of
had
the
the
moves
space
of
to-
the race. I will cut across you, mate. One of the moves of the race, in fact, possibly the move of the race, was you're around the outside at the start of the race. I believe it was on Jock. An incredible
Aye.
move, but onto Dragoon, because he's been itching to do this
To
ever
speak
since
to
he
you,
joined back
mate.
in the league. He's like a little fucking child.
Oh.
Before I
Hi,
do,
Dragoon.
I will say you are my driver of the day. And before we actually let Dragoon take over, I'm going to wind him up here by reading the comments quickly. Guys have been given driver of the day. A lot of people said Battyman for driver of the day. Ralph said Druid, Renault for life. Oh dear, you fanboy. We've got
Ralph,
Dragoon
what a
Mark
mate.
2 here. Yeah.
I love you, Ralph.
A couple of guys. Beer said you were driver of the day, mate. To be
Oh,
fair.
nice. Thank you, beer.
I think. Yeah, I'm saying Ralph was actually shouted you out as well. Yeah, you had no incidents. And Beer said driver of the day, no incidents, no penalties. Oh, by the way, a special mention to Air Shag. It's apparently taking off around about an hour's time from America. It's going to be landing in Mexico next week. So for those of you who know what I'm on about, good luck for that. But congratulations, mate. Over to Dragoon, and then we'll wrap up the stream.
Mate, I got one question for you, yeah. But to
Yeah.
start off with, I apologise for not being in Russia. Obviously Putin wouldn't allow me in his country at the time. Piece of shit. But yeah, my one and only question, mate. What tea bags do you use? Because hopefully, if I can drink your tea, maybe I could get podium as well.
Yeah, well, that's it. Well, I'd just definitely say get Typhoon, because you only get an ooh with Typhoon.
Oh, mate, I've been
Is
using
this
PG
really
tips.
fucking happening?
That is why I've not been getting podiums. I've been using PG tips, mate.
I do have PG
You're a
tips.
fucking.
If it's tea, I'll
Stop
drink it.
fucking talking tea bags on the fucking RRF1 stream. Fucking you fucking PG tit. Get your question
Hey,
out.
it got me third place, mate. Everybody
That
should
was
drink
my question, mate.
Typhoon tea.
It's all back in the tea, innit?
Wow.
But
That's,
yeah,
that's like the ultimate
nice to
game
see
of
you
one
again,
question go fail, isn't it?
Well, an
Nice to
unexpected
chat to
third,
you
boys.
again, mate.
So,
But no, I will simply
Mate,
say
like,
that.
I did say on the stream though, there is life in the old dog, and I did say that.
oh
to
yeah,
Boss.
don't count this this old fossil out yet, boys. I've
No,
still
wait,
got a lot
I
of
will
racing
be
left in
fucking
me,
buying
kid.
Typhoon in the morning, mate. I will do. I promise you.
Just want to say then, guys, my driver of the day, Shag, Druid. I think based on the kind of comments, it was a three-way tie between Druid, Battyman, who had a very impressive debut. He would have been really, really high up. He would have been
But
really
mind
high
you,
up.
I've got to say a big thank you to Pos, because without Pos's setup that I pinched off him just before the race and on time trial, I would not, because my setup was a second a lap slower.
That's handy
Push
to know,
Pos
lads.
is on.
That's
I was a
handy to
second
know.
a second a lap faster.
Credit
so
to
thank you, Pos.
AJ
Credit
from
to
me.
you.
Credit on AJ, mate. He helped me out
Right,
with it. So
well, credit
gotta keep
AJ.
hand
Nice
up
setup,
first.
kid. I wouldn't
I
have done
ain't
that
taking
without
that.
you.
But that is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen, for tonight. This is actually the longest F3 stream I've ever done. Amazing, but remarkable. Mind you, we had the full Q1, so that's probably fucking mine, wasn't it? Next stop, guys, I believe Unique Shots is going to be taking over tomorrow night for F2. That's twitch.tv/Unique Shots. If you have already in the comments, make sure you drop in
Who's
the
he
follow,
with?
guys, of course. Up and coming streamer. We'll let you guys know tomorrow. It'll be on the Facebook page, Mark. But from everybody here at RRF1, congratulations to the top 3, of course. Why Benita not here? Well done, Drew. Well done, Shag. Thank you very much, of course, for everyone else who tuned in, of course, tonight. Congratulations to people that finished. Commiserations to those that didn't. A lol to multiple disqualification penalties, because that's always fun to watch. And this has been Positively Glad. Ending the stream here now, ladies and gentlemen. Good night, God bless, goodbye for now. #RRF1.
Good night.